Nothing?
All the things.
What? What do you mean nothing?
Wait, what?
Did we fight anything last week?
You did stuff.
He fought the spider things.
I fought the spiders. I killed that little girl's soul.
Yup.
We
we didn't kill anything when you got
got
the bear
through a bunch of puzzles.
Yeah, I don't think we fight very many things. I don't think I fought anything.
I fought my conscience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we...
I mean, we argued because I was like, don't do these things, and you
Don't
guys
do
were
anything.
like, yeah, we're gonna
Why
do these
don't
things.
do these things? Come on, what's the point of being in a tomb?
I feel like I just don't think it's a good idea.
What was the healing
What else
spell?
are we supposed to do in here?
Healing spirit.
That's the one.
Not rob graves?
What? That is literally
What are
what
you,
you do
new?
when you go to an ancient tomb.
I thought we were here
What
to
are you,
stop
new?
the death curse and
Have you...
destroy the soulmonger.
I'm invisible. This is what happens when we rob graves. I say to you invisibly.
Yeah, but like not all the time.
But now I'm behind you.
And also, what do you have now? You have a thing of protection?
I got a ring.
Protection!
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
haven't
we should
gotten
rob
anything.
at least
So,
one
like,
more grave.
Agree
At
to
least
disagree.
One more. We're gonna
Agree to
do the tunnel
disagree.
thing.
Okay.
We're gonna do the thing where
Like,
we
I
walk
will
around and then you end up back and like people disappear.
I'll follow
You're
and
gonna go back
support
to the
you,
tombs
but
and see what's going on there.
Alright.
agree to disagree.
Okay, so, hello Internet.
Hi,
We're live.
What's up?
What's going on, folks? I'm going to put a link in the chat right now for you guys as a reminder. We have a giveaway going on right now. You can win a limited
Ooh,
edition
I
copy
remember what's
of... You done, Jake?
Yep.
Cool. We got a limited edition copy of Xanathar's Guide to Everything that we're giving away.
Where is it?
It's off to the side. I have...
Ooh,
I don't
That's
have
just
one.
your
imagine it's there.
That's just your hand.
I'm saying, I'm gesturing here. Saying,
Anyway.
imagine it's here.
We have a limited edition copy of Xanathar's that we are giving away. We're along with dice, adventure grid, character sheet folios, character folios, all that good stuff. So all of that is being given away.
Jake's phone number.
Ow, ow!
Oh, no internet.
I mean, if he's up for it,
I just said no.
Nah, you know how jealous I get.
it's true.
I mean, after that dream, guys,
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Not all
Anyway.
weekend, just
All the time.
I would
dating
imagine.
jokes.
Yeah, all weekend. That's all it was.
I don't know. Is it official?
No.
Are you guys,
We don't. We're
are
not
you guys
putting. We're not putting labels on it.
My girlfriend would be very mad if we put labels on it.
Yes, you would.
Yeah?
Yeah, that'd be fair.
Yeah, totally.
I just want to make sure that that went through.
So mad.
Anyway.
Hopefully that link, I don't think that link posted, so I'm going to post it again because new phone, who dis, gotta sign in here. See if that goes through. Steampunk. PAX was great. I had hoped, I never communicated it, so I didn't actually say anything because I need to do a review of PAX. I think it would make sense rather than doing it myself if I had these two involved in it. But I didn't tell them to do that, so we didn't have time to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe Sunday.
Just found out.
Maybe so.
Or like, it's like a half an hour
I'll
quick
sit in the
rundown.
corner and eat a bagel.
With Dana.
Huh?
With
With
Dana.
Dana. With Dana.
Just
Me
have
and
a quick
Dana.
half hour
Yeah,
rundown of, I mean, as people who have been to conventions, several comparison, especially you've been to PAX East, you have been to some gaming related conventions, how it stacks up, what your experience, what your anticipations, how if it delivered, things that you could change, because they did actually send out a thing to all the media folks just today to say, we want your feedback, what can we do to make it better.
Okay.
So it seems like the general from celebrities as well as con goers, the general reception was very positive.
Yeah.
A couple of little things that I would have tweaked, but that's fine. So the giveaway is ongoing. There's a link I just posted. It goes to the 30th or basically the end of this month. The 1st of December is the end of the giveaway. All you need to do is follow us here on Twitch and subscribe to us on YouTube. Most of you are already doing that, so it doesn't actually cost anything for you to do it. But you can get extra entries if you subscribe to us here on Twitch, which you can do for free with Amazon Prime. That will get you 10 bonus entries. So lots of cool stuff. And we want to thank everybody for the support. We broke 1,200 followers.
Yep.
That's 200 plus since the start of this giveaway. Yeah.
Wow.
That's like 13 Jake games.
That's so many Jake games.
That's a quarter of a year.
It's a campaign.
Essentially. I mean, what is this, number 9?
Mm-hmm.
Although, to be fair, it'd be 24 hours.
Yeah, one was 24 hours.
Like,
So that would
It's like
generally
number
be
15.
like 6. Yeah.
Or about on a normal schedule, about 15 episodes in. So that's going on. This Sunday, we will be playing Curse of Strahd. We'll be back here. And Celine will be joining us for the first time, so that's very exciting.
yes, it is.
To bring in a new character who unfortunately found their way to Barovia. Sucks for them.
Bad news.
Unless they were born there, then it
say,
really
unless-
sucks. Then it really sucks for them.
That's
Then
doubly
their
bad.
life is just the worst.
You were never happy. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's,
You don't. Well, at least you don't know what you're missing.
Exactly.
Right. That's how you gotta look at it.
Let's be positive.
Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Did anybody have anything else they wanted to say? Otherwise, we need to get out there.
Nope.
Before we get going.
Ted, if you don't have other things to say, then I don't think anyone does.
Hey, Jake, you might have something going on. I don't want to step on your toes, man.
No, internet. I like y'all though. That's cool. We're friends.
That's
I like
I
all
have
of
a
them.
build that I want you to do
Yeah.
next when you do stuff. I have a character I want you to build.
sure. You can say it now, or we can talk about it
I want
offline.
to do Bart.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like
Simpson?
that
No.
from Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency.
Okay.
She's a
I can-
holistic assassin.
I can add that.
Basically just kills people.
You will
Great.
be.
It's a good way to do it.
That will be in March
It's a good show.
That's fine.
because that's where we're at. Which reminds me, it builds characters back on for tomorrow night. It's Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Full Groot.
Probably just because Baby Groot and like adolescent Groot is like, you don't really know much what they can do.
It's true.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Really do
They
anything.
They can't really do anything. So yeah,
It's a
it'll
quick
be.
one.
Yeah,
He's a twig blight. Good night, internet.
yeah. That was basically like Captain
With,
Jack Sparrow.
with
He's
a
a swashbuckler. Cool.
Yep.
Doesn't have any magic items. He's got a magic compass.
He's got a
That's it. Really?
like a gun.
Yeah, he's got a gun
With
with
one
one
bullet in
flintlock
it.
with one bullet, and
Better than-
a cutlass, which is just like a long sword or a short sword.
Yep.
Really,
Yeah. Or scimitar.
whichever. Well, either way, it's not magic.
No.
Just a sword. So
And he has lucky as a
yeah, I think I gave him lucky as a
I
feat
think then
because
that makes the whole thing. That's
Yeah.
all of them.
You can't have alert because he is often surprised.
he is
Yes,
often surprised.
that's true.
So with that, I think we're ready to dive in to Tomb of Annihilation.
Facial expression. Those movies.
We're ready to annihilate some tombs.
So, who remembers what happened last time?
In the name. God,
Sean, what happened last time?
Well, we tried a couple times to get into the Tomb of the Nine Gods. And we eventually did it, only setting off like 2 traps in the process.
Yeah.
Which is good for us.
Pretty good for us.
Then we entered the tomb, found a couple actual tombs in the tomb, tombs.
You know why they call it the Tomb of Annihilation?
Why?
Because of your arm.
Oh, dude, too soon. My magic armor got disintegrated off of me because of a magnet
forgot about
shield that was magic. That Jake put in a backpack. And then I got inhabited or possessed, I don't know which, by the spirit of Obalaka, the Zorbo.
To be fair, you willingly accepted.
It's true.
You made your save.
Yes.
Yes, Jake
But-
did not. Jake didn't have a choice.
Yeah, but I don't know what the proper term is. Still.
Okay. Yeah.
You were penetrated.
No.
Man.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Willingly penetrated by the spirit of Obalaka.
Not by the spirit.
All right. What else?
And then, it gave me a flaw where now I am risk averse and a slave to routine. So now I don't want to do anything. And then Jake fought a bunch of spiders and killed someone who's innocent. But she was just a fire skull, so like how could he know?
I didn't know at that point. It was
and then-
right after I
And
found
now he's
out.
invisible all the time.
Because you're possessed by.
I am possessed by Moa, the Jakuli, who's truthful and kind. And now I've got to be truthful and kind.
Yes, he's inhabited by a lawful good spirit.
Yes. So I'm doing my best to be lawful goodish.
Yes. Okay. So you guys are on the second level of the dungeon.
Shovel Knight could get possessed by his spirit. I wonder if they are digging any spirit.
We have to make sure that we don't do spirits that are enemies, though.
Correct.
Spirits?
Well, you also know, you know that
enemies.
one of the spirits is neutral.
Yes,
Mm.
I know. I have a list.
Yes,
It's simply coordinated.
one of them is neutral, so shouldn't have any issues with anybody.
Flail snail.
Unk. He's
So
really
you
mad.
guys had made it to the second level of the tomb, where you had found a greenish face that had a darkness inside it.
Yes.
You had found a weird circular room that you went up, and it seemed to be different somehow.
Right. You did the whole loop. Everything looked the same, but these guys were gone.
A room with a gilded sarcophagus in the middle, and basically blood pouring from the walls in four spots. And then as you went back to go into the main chamber, the square chamber that leads either back up the way you came or down the way you came, a weird scuttling skeleton climbing on the walls assaulted you wielding dual daggers.
Yes.
Which you defeated, or no, you didn't. That's where we ended. It
That is
showed
exactly
up.
where we
So
ended.
we're gonna start with initiative.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna use my new level up die,
Ooh, natural 20.
which means that this is
Look at that backwards day. You
That was
see
a subscriber.
guys? Wait.
what
What?
Sergeant
Dude, go home.
Spine.
What?
Thank
Yeah.
Your
you.
life's not getting any better than that. Just go home. Quit.
Oh God. I hope-
Well, to make it feel any better, the completely balanced die rolled a 1.
Ah,
So
I forgot my completely balanced die today. I left it on my desk. I'm very sad.
that's okay.
It was
All
going to
right.
replace beard die.
so Bill,
Oh, 19. I rolled a natural 20.
Carrick.
25. I rolled a natural 20.
I guess he probably goes there. Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight?
Shovel Knight. I didn't roll for Shovel Knight.
One more time.
11.
Thank you.
I
And
was so
then
excited.
Flea's
I lost
gone.
my time.
Tiny die.
17. Oh, wait, I have advantage.
sure.
21.
Cool. Thank you, Sergeant Spine. Yes, giveaway bonus points and good content. How can I not? Well, we appreciate your subscription. Also, you get to see that sweet little video of Jake dancing,
Oh yeah.
which we're working on coming up with other cool dance-related or other player-related things for the other gifts, so that it's not as much fun as SpongeBob and Kirby and Gunter are. It'd be cool if it was all themed.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So, okay. So that is the initiative order. Carrick, you are up first.
Who is within melee range of this thing? Am I in melee range of this thing? Most
Yeah, how are we
importantly.
configured?
I believe the way things had set up, since it's sort of like...
Was I still invisible?
Were you?
I feel like I was still invisible because I was keeping watch next to Shovel Knight, who didn't need to take a short rest.
I don't think you guys... Were you guys taking a rest? I didn't think you guys got a rest. I think you guys came out into the hallway and then got attacked.
Were we gonna
I
take
know I have the
we
dude
were gonna
stabbed.
take a rest
You do have the
Yes.
in the hallway.
Yeah,
We got attacked during the rest.
Yes.
During the attempted rest.
Right.
Yeah, you didn't actually get to start the
Yes.
rest.
Yeah.
Correct.
So I think Shovel Knight was out front and then I was behind him, invisible.
Okay.
But regardless, I'm going first in initiative, so I would have advantage on the attack anyway.
Yes, you would.
And so I'm gonna use Sharpshooter.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna use Hunter's Mark. I don't want to waste the spells.
Fair.
So that is. Oh, I need to write down Sharpshooter by itself. That is a 27.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, cool. That'll be a 1d8 plus 20 damage. So 23 damage.
Okay, you shoot this thing and it crumbles into... disassembles.
Shit.
It falls apart, although its skull and bones remain intact.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot the skull.
Okay.
Alright, cool. With Sharpshooter. Because.
Sure, it's prone, so you have disadvantage.
Oh, no. Oh, wait, so I just have regular because it still hasn't
Sure.
acted yet in combat. Okay. 5 plus 8. 13.
With a -5?
That's with the -5, yeah.
Sure, you shoot the skull.
Alright. Colossus Slayer. 26.
Okay, you notice as you shoot the skull, it has a square, as I described before, a sort of almost stone-like thing jutting out of the skull of it.
Okay.
Do I have one in here? No, I'll move it. I'll grab one just so you can get an idea. I showed you the picture, but
Yes.
sometimes it's easier just to see it. So, something like that, except this one is rather than a plus sign, it's just a square,
Okay.
seemingly made out of not bone but stone.
Ooh.
But as you shoot it, the skull doesn't shatter, but it gets kicked off the middle of the hallway since there are no railings, and it just and falls down seemingly about maybe 100 feet, just click-clacking down off walls the whole way down.
Oops.
Yeah, you're out of initiative.
That's fair.
Huh.
All right.
That thing's weird.
I don't like it.
Are the bones aren't moving around?
Nope.
All right, cool.
This patch is one like gnaw on them or something.
Thank you for asking.
We should go retrieve that square.
Why?
I don't know. That's just it's an inkling.
All right.
Alright.
So,
Seems like an unnecessary risk, but let's do it.
And also, did we want to go take our short rest now?
Not really.
you see the layout here. You guys are, I don't have a working laser pointer, but you're basically there.
Cool.
I didn't actually I forgot to draw the inside. Basically 5 foot around the inside,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess I can draw.
Is the railing.
Is the railing. It's the walkway. There's no railing. It's
Yeah.
a walkway,
Yeah.
stairs going down.
Sorry.
So it is basically, what do we got? We got like here, it's like, that's the stairs coming down.
Okay.
Down. Then you have, and then we go
Just draw a map.
to
Yeah, I drew a little map.
about
But
here,
now we have a big
Yeah.
map.
We got a nice
and
big
then
And, like, I was just kind of trying to draw it based on his explanations.
that's going down to the next level.
Okay.
And you guys were there. Over that sort of T,
Right.
that's the weird circular thing. That's the room with the golden sarcophagus in the middle,
That's the
and
one we don't mess with.
the blood.
That one sounds like bad news. Why don't we? You want to go try and retrieve the?
The square? I thought you wanted to go get the square.
Yeah, I feel like that'll hang out for a little while. I think we should go up and around and.
And then go back. And
There's
yeah,
also-
just check it out. See what it looks
there's
like.
also-
But
I didn't-
Wasn't that one of the clues?
Yes, as part of a.
I didn't draw it in.
Thing.
There's a door here.
Okay.
The ring is a path to another tomb. So that ring is a path to another tomb, and I think we should go around it.
So this,
Into the weird.
since you guys are here, I'll describe to you that door. 3
Wait.
oval holes are carved into a 9-foot wide, 9-foot high stone door at human head height. As you approach, 3 humanoid heads stick out of the holes, each covered in putrid flesh and gnashing on an iron bit bolted to a chain bridle.
Gross.
Gross.
Does it smell like it's undead?
It's clearly a zombie.
Ah, it does smell
Are
like an
there,
undead.
are their heads poking out?
I become invisible.
Can we
Out
just
of-
like
Oh,
Walking Dead it and just.
Do we want to kill this thing? It
Whoa,
seems
whoa,
like-
whoa, whoa. Because these heads are in rings. So maybe that's what it means.
I think these dead abhor sunlight. It says the dead abhor sunlight.
Do you have sunlight?
Nah, I really.
Alright.
Is there any looking up? Is
No.
there? No.
I got lightning.
Okay.
It's different.
I don't think it's gonna
Only
help.
a jewel contained the front. Bow is the dead god entombed into darkness descent.
I mean, I think.
You didn't notice them before, but as you guys were kind of moving to attack and surveying just to get a good idea of where things are in the room.
Right.
Where are we right now?
Basically right about there. But I'm going to say you
Oh,
guys
we're the bottom.
just
We're the-
scoping things out, peering down, seeing where the
Right.
skull went. As you move closer, they weren't there, like you didn't see them when you were across the way.
Right.
Although your dark vision would continue that far, but as you get closer, they seem to have moved with the presence of living flesh.
Okay. Cool. We'll deal with that in a minute. Let's go back to the ring.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you sure this isn't the ring?
Yes.
Well, there are 3 rings here, and that one's only one big one. So, and the rhyme is singular, not plural.
Okay.
So, like, if it was this one, which ring is it?
The one that leads to
What's in the
another
ring?
tomb.
What's in the ring?
The zombie.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, cool. So we head back to the other ring.
Again, we don't have to go in the tomb. Let's just go
And while
around
these
and check
guys
it
are
out.
Alright.
chatting, we go around the ring.
I stop chatting when we enter the ring.
Do I know what the staff does?
You didn't take a short rest?
Oh, you're right.
That was part of the plan.
That was part of the plan.
Let's keep going.
Next time. Alright, so let's go look back in that tomb now.
Okay, so you're going around the ring?
Yes.
Ring
Okay, so you go about halfway around,
Okay.
and then you continue, it circles back around, almost defying gravity. And you come out into a hallway, eerily similar to the one you were just in.
Nice. And it has an exit out into the...
It basically is exactly the same.
Basically exactly the same. Except, is there blood pouring from the walls in this other room?
Where are we right now?
We're in the middle.
We're in the
right
middle
there.
of there?
Yes.
And we're going that way?
We're not
Like-
going anyway.
Well, probably.
Well, I mean,
well,
like, that's the tomb that we're...
yes, that's the one
working
we're
towards-
talking about.
Potentially.
Getting into.
Is anything else, like, different out here?
We're waiting on that.
Oh, okay.
I want to see if there's blood pouring from the walls here, which is a good. That's a good indicator that you shouldn't check that area out.
I agree. We finally agree on something.
Agree on
Yay! Thank you, Gunter.
Nerd Papa.
I was
Blood
close.
pouring out of.
Yeah, there's
Red
it
spots.
look. Yeah, everything looks exactly the same.
Do I see any symbolism of any gods
Any animals?
You see,
on this tomb now?
this room smells of wine. On a checkerboard marble floor, a gilded coffin sparkles in sunlight streaming down from the chamber's vaulted ceiling, which arches 12 feet overhead. 4 huge stone gargoyle heads, their mouth agape, protrude from the walls.
So it's all still the same. Well, never mind. Thank you. It.
Yet again, truthful Moa points out to you in your brain that this tomb doesn't match the symbolism of any of his godly companions.
So let's
Wait,
nah.
do you think it's evil?
He doesn't give you any other information because you killed the child.
Let's nah.
Yeah.
He doesn't tell you that, but I'm telling you that.
Nah.
Let's nah.
Nah? Alright, cool.
Yeah, I'm just worried that this is the tomb of a Sararak.
Yeah.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Well, that seems. Aren't we? You were just like, oh, we're here to deal with the Sararak.
Yeah, but not fight him right this minute. We're here to stop. No, I didn't say a Sararak. I said we're here to destroy the Soulmonger and stop the Death Curse. I didn't say the word of Sararak until now.
Was he not gonna have it on him?
I don't know what his plans are.
Oh, I just left it in the other room.
Maybe he's out making pizza.
What is pizza?
Oh, it's an Underdark food.
Oh,
It's actually really good.
Oh, yeah?
You know what? I'm patently avoiding the Underdark after Chult.
Fair.
You also wonder, though, like a little inkling in the back of your head is like, which one's worse? You don't know because you've never been to the Underdark. But you want, yeah, you wonder which one is worse. You have no personal experience with the former, but you're very extensively knowledgeable about the latter. Your penchant for archaeology seems to be lessening and lessening the more
Anthropology.
time. Anthropology,
Yes,
sorry.
definitely.
Yeah. Like, screw these cultures. Don't care.
Yeah, like I might just steal that giant slab that translates Omuan and then just sell it somewhere.
It's lab. It's a very small market, though.
So.
Whatever. There's not a lot of things that I've found that have been of great value.
I told you guys to get a spell book, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It didn't matter because nobody
Yeah,
can cast
nobody can
spells.
use it.
Yeah, why don't we head
Back around the ring?
downstairs?
Should we walk back around the ring? Does it matter?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's go find out.
Let's go ahead. Yeah, I agree.
Alright, so let's
Look at you
poke back
taking
out in
initiative.
this.
I like it.
Okay.
I just don't think
You
it's
move back out into the area where you were.
But we disappeared when he went around the ring. So clearly
I didn't
something's
disappear
Or
Or
maybe only one person could go around the ring. Why don't you try going around the ring alone?
That makes no. Because if the ring transports you to some kind of parallel version of this tomb that has a different tomb in it,
Right.
then it she'll go around the ring and she'll still be alone, but because she's back in the alpha version and we didn't go with her, if we're in the beta version, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So there's no way to find out if it works if we all go around or if one goes around.
Unless we all go around and then I go back around.
No.
I mean, no.
Unless
Because
we-
then you'll still be alone whether it worked with all of us or not.
Yeah. Unless we send one person around and then we send 2 people around.
Sure.
But we don't have to do that. Because you guys
Yeah,
don't
let's
want to
just
go into
do,
this
like,
bloody
yeah.
sarcophagus.
I feel like it's not the time for the bloody sarcophagus.
That's fine. I agree.
I think we should try.
Let's
At some
go.
point.
See if we can
Wait,
find
wait. Can you read the description of this tomb again?
The room?
Yeah.
This room smells of wine. On a checkerboard marble floor, a gilded coffin sparkles in sunlight streaming down from the chamber's vaulted ceiling, which arches 12 feet overhead. 4 huge stone gargoyle heads, their mouths agape, protrude from the walls. I guess it's not blood, it's wine. My mistake.
Oh, that sounds 100% better.
Oh, that doesn't sound nearly as bad.
If we get some mirrors, there's sunlight in this room.
Boom!
Ding, ding.
Well,
The old
What
reflection
movie is that
game.
The mummy.
second mummy or was it the first mummy?
Don't care.
The Legend of Zelda.
Ocarina of Time.
Yes.
All over the place. At least the Wind Waker too.
I didn't play Wind Waker.
Ah, it was
Yeah.
good. Anyway. So now we want to go in this tomb?
No, I don't want to open the tomb.
Yeah,
We don't wanna-
I said blood, my mistake. It is wine.
Okay.
I don't want to open the sarcophagus, but I will enter this room.
To get sunlight.
Yeah, if we can get some mirrors.
Okay.
Shields? Shields?
Maybe we can.
Mine's made of wood.
I don't know what mine is. It's just a +1 shield. Written down.
Maybe we can deflect the sunlight right into the mouth of the black thing. The black.
The green guy?
Mouth. Yeah.
I mean, sure, that's also that's another idea that we could do.
We could try.
But all this is a moot point because we don't have multiple large mirrors.
Yes. Well, maybe we'll find them later. But you guys want to go further down
Yeah.
for now?
Let's thumbtack this one.
Yeah.
Save it for later.
We go back over here. Bloop, and then we're like, oh, look at that. And then we come over here. Yeah.
We're being hosted by more than 3 people.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
more than 3 people. That's a weird name.
4 more than 3 people.
4 more than. Thank
Like
you, 4 more.
Like
than
7 people.
No.
4 more than 3 people.
Yeah, that's 7
That's
people.
what I mean.
Yeah, 7
Like
people.
it's a number of people, not a username.
Yeah,
Yes,
7
I
people.
know.
I don't know with you anymore, Jake.
So we get like right here. Does it look like these heads? Are there still heads?
Yeah,
Here?
they pop out of the wall. As you
Do
get
they
close.
look like they could nip us if we walked by?
No. They're zombie
Stone
heads.
thing?
They have bits in
Bits,
their
yeah.
mouth, yeah.
Yeah.
So they can't.
So we go past those.
Mm-hmm. This, as you do that, the skeleton, very similar to before, scuttles up.
Ah!
I'll let you roll for initiative. Exactly the same as before. Completely together.
Little square.
Yep,
Oh.
still a square.
23.
20.
13.
Shovel Knight.
I should have done. What's up?
Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight. 19.
Cool.
Forgot I deal extra damage to undead. Let's see.
Silly Jake.
You're up.
I'm going to shoot him with sharpshooter. Well, that is a 22.
Okay.
Alright, cool. I will deal 26 damage.
Yeah. It collapses into. Yeah, it's exactly what happened before.
I grabbed the stone part of the head.
Yep, you have it.
Alright, cool. Then I bash
like-
the skull so that it's not.
It doesn't break.
Here.
Does the stone
Maybe-
thing come out of the skull? Like off the
Yeah,
skull?
I try and pull it out.
Comes out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, so they're not like grown together.
They are, but it's easy enough.
Throw the skull part away.
ha.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you. I put
So
that in my
it's
bag
just-
of holding.
Just a
That's
Square
a sound effect
stone?
I just Carrick just makes.
Just
I
a
like
square
it.
stone.
Oh, with his mouth?
No,
yeah.
it looks.
It's like the thing that juts out of its head.
Yeah, it's. I mean, like, it's like that. It's not just like a piece of square stone. It's
Oh, okay.
it has
It's the majority of his head.
it's carved, but yeah.
Do these zombie heads poking out here? Do they look like they could? Is there any sort of recesses for stone pieces? Alright, cool.
No, as you move away, they recede slightly, and make me a perception check.
21.
You notice as they recede slightly, ever so small, the wooden or the large stone door opens like a crack. But then when you move closer, they come out and then the stone closes.
Can you repel undead?
No.
Darn.
Can you?
No. I can.
Darn.
That's it. We could just.
Go just stab him through the hole.
Yeah, maybe, but unless that like locks it shut.
Yeah, it's true. So unless you have to use sunlight or something to propel them backwards.
Yes.
I mean, tomorrow I could cast.
We gotta find
daylight.
shiny things, guys. Can like we reflect some of the weapons?
That's a good idea.
Try.
I mean, then like a thin beam, but like.
Do we want to
And
head
in the
downstairs first?
Yeah, I mean, let's again thumbtack this.
Yes. This is a good idea, though. I like it.
Like after a long rest, like tomorrow, I could cast daylight,
Yes.
but it would.
Nobody has like I take a torch.
Okay.
And I light it.
You're gonna light it.
And then I wave it in front of the zombies to see if that scares them backwards.
It's not sunlight. The thing.
It doesn't.
Oh, it says sunlight, but maybe it's just light. This is a sign, okay? I
Why
don't have
did
to
you
live
say
my
a
life by
poor
it.
light? Then.
Yeah, maybe, but you know, we're going through a tomb of a Cyberwreck, and this is just a plaque that he put here. So, like, I don't know if I have to 100% listen to him all the time.
I mean, look.
They don't move back.
Ah, damn.
Oh, also my
You can't just put him out like this.
my flame tongue was lit the whole time.
I throw this down the pit.
Oh no!
Cool.
Does it sputter out?
You're
Or is it just laying down there?
Eventually it sputters out. Yeah, halfway through.
Ah.
And a very, like Pippin knocking a skeleton
Oh no.
into a well in Moria.
I mean that ended fine. So
Relatively.
this will be fine.
Full of a talk.
Alright.
Good thing he don't have a wizard. You're fine. He can't die now. So he's already
There you
dead.
Yeah, it's true.
Killed by a dragon. Not
There you go.
Yeah.
not a Baylor.
All right, let's go.
Do, 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 do.
I search for traps down the stairs.
You still have your phone.
Me and Shovel Knight
Yep.
do that.
Okay.
So you can see.
Just making sure.
Why I
19
did
and
it.
16, looking for
Makes
traps.
Because I can see. I
downstairs.
got goggles.
I can see.
Excuse me.
Hang on.
This isn't water. It's not my element.
What's your passive perception, Jake?
My passive perception is 16.
So you go down the stairs.
Yep.
You're searching for traps.
Yep.
Okay. Did you? I'm sorry. You made checks.
19 and 16.
Cool. You don't see any traps.
Looks like there's no traps.
Good job.
Alright. Is this the bottom floor? Of this room?
No.
No, darn.
Still keeps going. So
Downstairs.
you come out into. I'm not gonna bother drawing it because it's whatever. You've got a hallway. You come at the base of the stairs. A hallway opens to your left. A 10-foot hallway goes down outside of the distance of your dark vision, and then again you can see that the hallway continue. It does wrap into the similar square on the outside.
You guys want to explore down this hallway?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
Oh, no. Yes. I become invisible.
Still do
You
things.
are
We're just
invisible.
gonna be cautious.
I feel like we're taking unnecessary risk.
Every risk is unnecessary.
We agree.
But I start
Let's go
I
down the
become visible
hallway.
again, actually, because
Holy
I
shit.
like you guys. That's alright. It's my new thing. Like you guys being able to see me.
I also like that.
So, let's check out this hallway down the left.
Sure.
Okay, as you begin to work your way down the hallway,
For traps.
Search it for traps.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, darn.
You notice strange purple growths on the walls and the floor, permeating this whole area. Purple mold sprouting from the floors, walls, and ceilings. It smells like rotting corpses and occasionally releases clouds of spores. As you continue to move down the hallway, you notice tiny eyeballs emerging from the mold to scrutinize you.
Oh, I don't like this.
I don't like this either.
And it's
I hold my breath.
all up and down the hallway.
Is there anything at the end of the hallway? Like, can we see the end of the
Oh,
hallway?
yeah, that's just a general thing that's there.
That's there.
That's if we want to turn around now.
If you go 15 feet down the hallway, there are 2 alcoves to the left and right.
Ooh.
What's in them?
Yeah, let's explore those.
2 hulking figures stand in alcoves along this hall, facing each other. Armor is bolted to their flesh, and they wear bucket helms and spiked gauntlets. Iron collars around their necks are connected to a spiked chain that stretches across the corridor.
Maybe we should go back real quick and see if there's another warning somewhere on this level.
Yeah, because on every level there's been a thing.
Sure. I love going back.
We walk backwards cautiously.
Was there anything else on that second level? Or is it just those?
So you never went through the door with the
With the skeletons.
with the zombies.
Right.
Yes.
Or zombies.
You never further explored the green skull face, but you think you maybe have an idea of what was going on there.
Maybe. Maybe. Alright, you guys want to go back and...
Was there anything else on this level?
I mean, you only went 15 feet down a hallway and saw 2 fleshy creatures with a chain connecting the 2 of them. You can go around if you so choose.
Go around the chain.
No, I meant go around
Back.
the rest of the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool, yeah.
The
We'll
square.
head back.
Scope out what we're dealing with and then come up with an extra
We're looking for a plaque.
Sure.
Okay. Hang on. Okay, as you go around the hall,
Doesn't like that.
there is another plaque.
Cool, look at that.
Hey, another plaque.
Walk through water with weapon in hand. Slick your shadow at the font. Slake it. I don't even know what the word slake means. You could slake your thirst. Anyway, the vulture is the first step. Write the gods. The walls of history tell all.
I don't know what any of that means.
I don't know what any of that means. We're still working on the second one.
Let's go back upstairs.
Yeah.
And see.
I don't think we're ready for this third level.
Let's go
yet.
back to Sunlight Room.
Okay.
I wonder if that's not.
That was the dead god intoned.
Because if he's a dead god, the other gods wouldn't know about him.
I mean, all the gods are dead.
Yeah, but like.
Oh! Dude, wait, read that again.
That was the dead god intoned. Ooptao?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think that's Ooptao?
That's just Ooptao, like hanging out in it.
Like,
Sarcophagus?
his sarcophagus?
What's it?
Ooptao is the god of, was the god of Omu.
Ah!
And
And,
all
like,
of Chult.
Which you
See?
would probably know.
I probably.
And he,
I don't know what that means.
basically his followers abandoned him, so he got pissed and abandoned Omu, and that is why it became ruins, in a nutshell.
In a nutshell. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's what
and
I'm
also
wondering
is
if
that
that's.
I didn't even think that might
The
be
two.
Ooptao.
That's smart. Right? Because where else would his sarcophagus be if not known?
If he's not dead. Well, yeah, so this
And
now
it's all
I'm,
gold and like
Yeah.
fancy.
Alright,
With
alright.
wine.
Let's do it then. Let's head in.
I mean, I don't know if we want to open this guy's tomb, but like.
No. We want to at least check out this sunlight. Let's check out the sarcophagus. Like we don't have to
I mean,
open
like,
it.
yeah, check it out. Scope out the area, but like,
All right.
be cautious. I don't want to be fighting.
All right. Let's all walk in together
Hi, God.
as a team.
Alright,
I do that.
All right.
let's go.
We all walk into wine room together as a team.
Sure.
Should we bow?
You are in the room with the wine.
Okay.
Go up and look at the sarcophagus.
The ring is a path to another tomb. The dead have poor sunlight. Only a jewel contained the frog. Vows the dead god entombed and into darkness descend. Okay, so we go into there and then
What were these
I have an idea.
two?
those were the rings. That was the ring that goes around to alternate.
Okay,
tomb.
okay.
Okay.
Why don't we like make some kind of a mark and then go around the ring and see if that mark is still there, and then go back around the ring.
Baller idea.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I take out my ink pot and I put ink all over one of my hands and then I splat it on the wall.
Good
Where?
idea.
On the left
Of.
the wall.
Oh.
This
Okay. All right. Now let's run around the ring.
Alright.
Okay, you go out and you go around the ring, passing by as you go halfway around. And you come
Is there
back
anything
down.
halfway around?
Nope.
It's just a
As you
ring.
come back around, like the halfway point, you see the dead body
Right.
that you found on the ground. You exit back out into this hallway, and you go into that room, I assume.
Yes.
And you do not see any markings.
Are
Alright,
the
let's go around again.
Wait. I check out the checkered floor to see, right, if it starts at like
It's
if-
exactly the same.
Okay, well I want to make sure like the
Yep.
the white corner was white.
Yeah.
Yes, it's exactly the
All
same.
right. Now let's go around again.
Alright, wait, okay, yeah. Alright. Is there a dead body this time?
When you pass it, and then when you go around, there isn't.
Alright, so this is the second one. I feel confident.
Let's
in
go.
that.
Well, let's go see if the hand's there.
Okay.
Yep, it's there.
Ah, shit. Alright, cool.
This is beta room.
Beta room. This is the one we want.
Do we?
Yes.
Did we walk around the ring and then go in?
This is the
Yeah.
second. Yeah, this is the second.
This is beta.
Version.
Beta
Okay.
version.
Okay.
Alright, so let's head in.
All right. Let's go.
Let's approach to the sarcophagus.
Sure.
Okay.
Cool.
I just want to look at it though.
Yeah, we're gonna inspect it. I want to make a religion check.
Sure.
I want to make a perception check.
I
can
want to
do
make a
that, too.
religion check to see if
Can I make
I
a chalk check? Since I live here?
can identify anything
I don't
about
know
this
what
sarcophagus.
history maybe?
Sure, you can make the history check.
26 for perception. That's persuasion.
No.
19 for religion.
21 for perception.
6.
6.
19.
This doesn't match anything you've seen religiously. You don't pull anything, and you said a what?
21
now?
for
21?
perception.
You notice the stone block in the ceiling that you guys have continually avoided, that you feel would drop down and block you into the room,
Oh,
that you forgot about.
I forgot about it. You guys forgot that?
Yeah.
It's gonna block us into the room.
But no, you don't see anything wonky. At least just in the room that you're like. There's the 4 pillars,
Right.
and then the sarcophagus in the middle, and then the wine in the corners.
What's the
Hey,
top
Bill.
of the sarcophagus look like?
Want to drink that wine?
Um,
Come on.
All
it
of these
is
things. There's one
wreathed
big
in
list.
sunlight.
Okay.
Is there sunlight in the room no matter which
Or is it
universe
like a
we're
beam
in?
of sunlight?
There's like a beam of sunlight.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
it was
like,
the same.
yeah, it was the same? Okay. It wasn't like one there was no sunlight and the other one there was sunlight?
When you look at the lid and around it, it doesn't really have any specific iconography. It is a gilded coffin with sunlight pouring down on it. There's no real specific iconography.
Are there any secret doors in this room?
I don't know, are there?
Can I investigate for secret doors?
You can try.
I can try to investigate for secret doors. 4.
You look around. I don't really see anything.
Okay, are there secret doors?
No,
Okay, cool.
I don't really see anything.
Is there? Oh.
Is there any magic?
No.
Who's magic? Does either of you have magic? Does that, blah, blah, detect
There's
magic?
spells.
Never mind.
You don't have to take. You don't have to take magic.
I do, but I don't want to cast it.
No?
Okay.
Do you have detect magic?
Yeah, I do, but I don't want to cast it.
Hmm?
No.
Fair.
Oh, screw it. Detect magic.
Okay. If you had recalled what you saw last time, I would have told you, but you didn't. So I'll tell you what you see this time.
Ah.
The coffin lid, or the coffin itself, has an aura of abjuration magic
Right.
all around it. There is the beam of sunlight shining down upon it radiates with illusion magic. And the entire place, everywhere you look from top to bottom, every square inch of this place, radiates with a mixture of illusion and transmutation magic. The walls, the floor, the ceiling, the very air around you.
Yeah, and when I leave this room,
It's everywhere.
And when I go out into like the...
Yep.
Go around the ring. And then go look at the magic the same.
When I go out of around the ring, the illusion magic disappears, right?
There's still an aura of transmutation magic around the ring itself.
Right.
But when you enter out into the room, correct, the hallways, they don't radiate magic. The walls, the air, the ceiling.
But the sarcophagus...
The sarcophagus still has an aura of abjuration, and the light has an aura of illusion.
But nothing else.
Correct.
I come back around. I'm like, guys, that's not real light.
Huh.
It's not real sunlight.
Oh.
Where's the sun? Is it coming through a hole in the ceiling? The sunlight? Or is it just being produced?
From the ceiling to the sarcophagus.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Because it's so bright, you can't actually see because you're staring into the sun.
Wow.
Aha.
I stop that real quick.
You notice that it's illusion, but it does still seem to be sunlight.
Okay.
So you can't stare at the source because you'll go blind.
Right. That I won't.
The fact that it is magical potentially means it could be dispelled.
Right. But I can't do that.
Do we want to do that?
I don't know. I kind of want to open up the sarcophagus.
I don't.
But in Alpha World or Beta World?
Beta world, where we are currently.
Okay.
But there's that big thing that could trap us in here, which is probably tied to this.
No, it's tied to that first block on the way in, right?
What?
Yeah.
It was in the hallway.
The last.
Yeah. What I'm saying is the way this place has worked. I feel like it's tied not physically, but like magically.
No, there was that block that if you stepped on it, it would have sunk.
No, it was the block in the ceiling.
So block in the ceiling. That
Right.
Yeah.
And
was
that
it a
would drop
pressure plate?
if you. Well, we found the pressure plate, right?
Did you? Probably.
I
Sounds like a
think
thing
we
you
did.
would.
I'm pretty sure we did because
Oh.
I remember jumping over it
Sure.
Yeah.
previously.
Oh.
So
I still think this is a terrible idea.
Yeah. Can't tell if you think this is a terrible idea. I know you can't really tell because we're both. That's fair.
Like, I would do it.
I want to do it too. I
But,
want
like,
to do it.
Bill does not want to do this.
I want to do it.
Well, then do it. I ready an arrow.
Don't do it. This is gonna end poorly.
I'm gonna open.
I'm not gonna save you if you die.
Okay.
You can't.
You
Guys.
push. I'm gonna need you to make an athletic. It's not easy to move by any means.
Athletics.
Let me see here.
Destroy jerk. Athletics jerk.
Okay. So how are you? You're trying to push the lid off?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta make me a strength check.
It's just strength. Oh, I mean,
Or athletics. Sorry, athletics.
I'd help you.
28.
I'm the worst
Okay.
at this.
So you push on this lid with all of your might. You also notice that the sarcophagus itself does not shift even an inch. And you push on this lid as hard as you can. And you can't get it to open. At which point you realize internally, having pushed on this, that it's a hinged lid and it opens towards you. It's just like on a hinge. So pushing it does nothing. You just lift it up and it opens.
This is a bad idea. Don't do it.
All right, so as you look inside
it, guys.
the sarcophagus, there is a wooden plaque that is written, carved in common, that says, "Drown your sorrows." At which point, that stone block blocks the entrance
I
completely.
told you this was gonna happen.
A sealed,
Just breathe
airtight... I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
A sealed, airtight room with seemingly no way to remove it. The illusory sunlight strikes the plaque in the coffin. The stone block slides to the floor. Let's see. The 4 enormous cisterns filled with red wine are hidden in the walls now, you see. There are huge cisterns. The stone block seals off the entrance. The valves on the heads spring open, causing wine to pour forth from the gargoyles' mouths and nostrils, beginning to flood the tomb. You cannot breathe underwater in this because this is wine and not water. You will die. It specifically states that.
Yeah, I assumed.
I mean,
You also would be literally chock full of alcohol.
Well, that's what I figured. I figured we could swim around. We'd just be really drunk.
You can just hold your breath.
But yeah, I can just hold my breath.
As the wine begins pouring, it's pouring into the room at 1 foot per round.
Okay.
The ceiling in this room is 12 feet.
Okay.
In 12 turns, it will be fully filled with wine.
Right, so we
12
should.
turns as in
I'm not
12
done.
rounds?
Okay.
What turns?
Yes.
I need you all to roll for initiative.
That makes sense. I have advantage on
No,
initiative.
you were right.
20.
I'm always right.
22.
28, you said?
20.
20, 22.
9.
Shovel Knight.
4, 5.
Okay. What do you guys do?
It's a
Any chance that...
drown our sorrows
What's a drink?
in the booze. Well, we can't drink it all.
Make me an intelligence check.
16.
You get the feeling that that's a really clever way to say "fuck you."
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a fuck you.
The only word that seemed to be missing is in that statement.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there any chance that me and Shovel Knight combined can move the stone block?
It is an airtight seal to the point where you see that it basically the wall kind of came down, so it's sealed in enough that the wine will fill
Gotcha.
and not allow water or wine to seep out enough that it will fill this room, so you will potentially drown.
Okay.
So, let me just so it's your turn because this is initiative and we're tied to this.
Okay.
There is basically not a whole lot of deliberation back and forth as this is. You've got a split second. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna look around again to see if there are any secret.
Okay,
like,
you can
traps
make me
or doors or
make me a perception check. This will be your action.
24. No? Lies. 20... What was that? 14?
It was a 15.
It was a 15? 23. 22.
Okay.
Damn it.
That's okay.
Let's see what you can find. The wine is gushing out at an exorbitantly high pace. It is just flooding into this room. Possibly, you may be able to attempt to try to crawl into one of these mouths and up the tunnel where the wine is coming down in, but it's going to be difficult as it is constantly coming out against you.
But that's the only way that I
That's
can
the
find
only way
out.
that you can see to find out.
Okay.
Correct. Also, the sunlight blinks out, and you are only in the light of his sword as long as it is above. Actually, it's magic, so I'm going to say that it works under water, but it's wine, so it's not clear.
Yeah,
so when
it's
you're
not-
underwater,
It's all red.
it's red.
Good
And it's
thing
like a glowy red.
Good thing it's not whiskey.
On my turn, can I just yell
That's
that
also
out to
true.
them?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, you can yell that to everybody.
So, quick cursory glance. The only thing that I can see out of here is crawling through where all the wine is coming from. That's the only hole out of this room.
Okay. Carrick, what do you want to do?
I want to check the sarcophagus itself, see if maybe there's like a hinge for, like there has to be a way at some point for this wine to drain out. So I'm gonna look on the sarcophagus itself and like around the bottom, look for maybe a hinge or a place to move it or something like that.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a perception check. Investigation check.
When we looked at it before, is the
14.
sarcophagus attached to the floor?
It seems to be.
Okay.
What'd you say?
14.
You look around and basically, to your dismay, all that is contained within this sarcophagus is that
note.
snarky
So,
wooden
like-
plaque.
Like behind the, where does, so when it hinges up, it's just a platform underneath it?
It flops down, like it hinges all the way up and then over and down.
Oh, the entire sarcophagus.
Just the lid. The lid will go up, and then down.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yes. So like you could like walk up into it.
If you wanted to.
Okay. Cool.
That was your action.
Yeah. As a bonus action.
Yeah.
I want to cry a little.
Cool. That's bonus action. Bill.
I am going to cast. I'm going to use.
Use your.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to cast Gust of Wind into one of the cisterns to try and like clog it up with air.
All right, which one? You got 4.
The
1, 2,
one
3, 4.
closest to this one.
This one? Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
So that's my move.
All right, so it's what is it? It's like a 20-foot.
60 foot long, 10 feet wide, blast in a direction you choose. Any creature who starts it must succeed in a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 back from you in a direction flowing through the line. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves closer to you, and it blows out fire. So, I'm going to try and
blow out water with it, sure.
Blow water backwards.
try and slow down the flow of water with this spell that
You're gonna
slows
get
down
hurt.
things.
Okay,
Try.
so you are pushing air into this.
Yes.
The nature of it is because it's a 10-foot wide thing. A lot of it is just buffeting against the stone and the mouth of the gargoyle.
Okay.
A portion of it is pushing in there. At the moment, as this is just keyed on, it doesn't really seem to be doing a whole lot of stopping. Potentially, you don't know how much wine is there.
What level is the cisterns at?
You can't actually really see them because the cisterns are back in the wall. I'm not supposed to tell you that they're cisterns, but there are.
Okay.
So you actually all
Yeah,
you
2
see
cisterns.
all you see is the
there
mouth
is
with the wine pouring from the mouth and from the nose.
Right.
Seemingly coming from nowhere.
Okay.
But you have because
how high is the mouth level? Sorry, I just trying to see like
about like 5 feet off the ground.
because at some point like that's gonna fill up and then it's still gonna fill up the room, but it'll be a lot easier to climb out at that point.
Pressure equal.
Pressure. Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't really seem to do much just because the flow has just started and it's so strong.
Makes sense. I'll try.
So Shovel Knight.
Last question. Did I detect any different magic going on?
Now the illusion magic from the light is gone
Okay.
as the light's gone out.
Oh shit, sir.
What would you like me to do, sir?
Shovelet looks around. There's nothing he can't dig his way out of this.
This
one.
is all work stone.
That's a shame. Okay, cool. That's fair. Shovel Knight wants to.
Actually, that's a good idea. We'll let that go because that'll cover 2 whole minutes.
All right, cool. Shovel Knight
That-
wants to.
The hourglass.
Yeah, he wants to. He wants to try and get up one of the cisterns.
Which one?
He wants to try this one right
The
here.
one that Bill's trying to
Is that the
stop?
one that Bill's trying to stop?
Yeah, why not, right? Maybe he can get a little extra air pressure coming through behind
A
him.
little butt push.
Yeah. he's
Go
gonna get
ahead
some
and
extra-
give me an athletics check.
All right, come on, Shovel Knight. All right, good job, Shovel Knight. So that should be more. That should be 9. 25. So he's got 16 plus 4, and he's proficient. So 4.
You should probably update your stuff.
Should
since you have
probably.
it.
There it is. 9.
He starts to get his way inside. He's like starting to get in. It's pushing against him, and he's
Then he action surges.
you can make me another check.
Alright, he's gonna do it again. Even better this time. A 26.
He slowly starts to move,
Alright.
but it doesn't. Just the nature of it. He's holding his breath now,
Yeah.
or whatever he does inside that tea.
Who knows?
In the fucking tip.
But he starts to crawl, and then he leaves your sight.
Nah.
But basically he's engulfed.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem that even with his body blocking, the stream of this is so much
It's
that
still
it's
coming
still going to
out
basically
around
be
him.
exactly the same for everybody else
That's
at
fair.
the moment.
But he's still climbing.
But he is going
Yes.
for it.
I will have you make rolls, but you won't know what happens.
Okay. Unless he comes flying back out.
Correct. All right.
I don't know what to do, guys.
Yeah, you better hurry up.
I'm gonna try to crawl through one.
Okay, pick one.
Try and bust this.
I'm going to say that this is going to go for each round. So that was round 1. It started round 2.
That changes things a little.
Should
Not
I
by
try
that
the
much.
same one as Shovel Knight or a different one?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Pick one.
No, I'm gonna go
That one?
that one.
Okay. Make me an athletics check as you basically can move over to it pretty much for... Yeah, you'll have enough movement if you do well enough to get inside.
Or
Whichever. Go ahead.
Oh no, 14.
You start to climb in and it's too slick and you get buffeted back out.
Well, that didn't work.
That was your action, Carrick.
If you were angry, you'd be better at that.
Sure, you'd have
I know.
advantage.
But you'd lose it.
Smack herself in the face.
You guys could hit her.
Just keep shooting. I am
Bill
going...
gets excited. And by Bill, I mean Sean.
Don't like that.
I'm gonna try and... I'm not really having a good mood to like break that because I shoot arrows. But I feel like the sarcophagus is key here.
Okay.
It could have just been like, oh look, it's the trap. I close the sarcophagus. I take the hand and just.
Okay. Because it's so heavy, I'm going to say that that's your action.
Okay, that's fair. Nothing
So-
happens.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
You get it.
All right.
Because of it's sort of on like a lever, you're able to get it, no problem.
Leverage.
You said there are 4 pillars?
Yeah, I didn't draw them. They're just like seemingly normal stone pillars. They don't
Oh.
seem to have any... Yeah, they're just floor to ceiling. They're a support structure. They don't actually seem to be magical or have any other function.
Alright, well, Bill's an idiot, so he's gonna check them. See if there's any secret buttons or
Yeah,
levers or
absolutely.
anything.
Investigation check, Bill. I saw that 2 dice turn to 1.
Oh, nice! Natural 20, so a 19!
Which there's basically, just imagine there's 1, 2, 3, 4, like spread out across the room.
Yeah.
Which one? North, south, east, west, whatever. It doesn't matter. That one?
This one.
Okay. You go over to it and you do a fairly good job inspecting it. It is carved from a singular piece of marble, floor to ceiling. No hinges, no cleave lines in it. Seemingly untouched by however long it's been here. Expert craftsmanship seems to be there to support the ceiling.
Cool.
Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight's
Make
good.
me an athletics check.
Come on, Shovel Knight. Oh no, 11.
All right, well, that's what he gets to do, and then we're starting a new round. Shovel Knight comes barreling back out the roll. Actually, you don't know what happens. You don't know what
He
happens.
doesn't come out?
You don't know what happens. It's your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go over to the sarcophagus.
At which point, as you start moving over to the sarcophagus, Shovel Knight gets blasted back out. Actually, hang on. Let me give Shovel Knight the benefit of
How
it.
many
Can we go
rounds of this do we
sideways
get?
here on this since you're looking
What?
for this round? Can we go
Sure, we can go sideways.
How many rounds do we get? 12?
12.
We're on almost
Three.
on 3.
You're on.
We
3.
just started.
We just
round.
started 3. Okay.
Shovel Knight can give me an athletics check, please.
11.
Cool. So Shovel Knight comes barreling back out, sputtering. You hear the sound of sputtering as he lands on the floor. At which point you notice that coming from something almost like solid, chunky water comes sliding down the walls out of these holes into the room, and then you basically see what are wine weirds.
Oh.
They are water weirds, but made of wine.
All right.
Oh no.
And then they have to roll for initiative to see where they.
Guys, this is bad.
Yeah, it is. They are gonna come
Should listen
in.
to Bill.
Should always listen to that.
What'd you get, Bill? Do you remember for your initiative?
13, I think.
They're coming right there. So they push Shovel Knight back. They don't. They are disoriented as they're sort of gaining their bearings. But Murray, it is your turn. Now we can start the. Actually, now we can leave it
Okay.
because now
Fighting.
we have the fighting. It was to see how long it took to get them to get here.
Okay.
Are we fighting them now?
We are
I mean, you can, or you can let them fight you.
Okay.
What would you like to do? You know what? Let's get some stuff on the map here.
Oh, yeah. Where are we?
I don't know. Where are you?
I don't know. I think you brought us to the convention.
I thought I put you guys out on the table.
How do I get him out again?
Just push it from the bottom.
Are we over here?
I'll get you here.
Oh, look, there's me. There's Bill. Okay, cool.
Shovel Knight?
You were over here. Shovel Knight's a little on the large size, apparently. Bill was here at this pillar, and you were at the sarcophagus. I have to make a Shovel Knight, but that's fine. It's good enough. So,
It might not be necessary after this.
that's true. It might. I might have to wait. Murray.
I'm going to rage
As a bonus action.
as a bonus action.
Sure thing.
And then I'm gonna attack recklessly on the one in front of me.
No. They're dead.
You get to choose if the poo-poo are dead. Those are my poo-poos.
Oh, the boo-boo.
They're dead.
You kept on saying the boo-boo.
Not the poo-poo.
Hey, boo-boo. What's with you, boo-boo?
Got a nice
25.
25 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Would 17 hit?
17 would hit.
Then it's knocked prone.
It is not able to be knocked prone.
Okay.
It is made of water.
That's what I mean. That's
Or
what
wine.
I figured, but like worth a
Mostly
shot.
wine.
Mostly wine.
Worth a shot.
Some divine intervention. We could turn them into water.
It's true.
Too bad we don't have a good
Oh,
plan.
that
Yeah.
just is garbage. 8 points of damage.
8 points. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Mistra.
And
Just
then
do
I'm
it
gonna
every day.
attack again.
I
Sure.
haven't cleric's done that yet.
For
Because
18.
it
That hits.
replicates a cleric spell, and that's not a cleric spell.
Wishes.
Unless you're an arcana cleric and you decided it.
There we go. That's better.
Yeah.
14 points of damage.
Okay. You slash into this. It's hard to really discern you're slashing at something made of wine. You feel like you're connecting though.
I'm trying.
And then you also do a bonus action to make a there's a dex save, right?
No, because I bonus action to rage.
You're right, you did.
So I don't get it on this one.
I don't
'Cause
remember
of the
if it-
stupid changes.
I don't remember if it happened on the turn that you activated it as well.
Well, it did, but now.
No, I don't remember if even still
think
it
it
does. I think it does.
I think
I think it happens on the turn you activate it, and then every
Oh, really?
bonus
Continue
action.
the
Yeah, I thought so. I'm gonna
Game
say that.
book.
I don't care. I'm saying that because
Alright,
we're.
cool.
I'm not gonna
Then yeah, make a dex
bag
save.
us down here. 16.
What is it? What's the save it has to make? What do I have to do? 8 plus
I don't know.
plus con. I know. I'm thinking. I'm mathing. 4, 12, 16.
So he passes. So go ahead and roll
Oh, but-
1d6, and he takes half.
Yeah, it's
So he takes 1.
D6. 1.
Cool.
Wait, proficiency bonus. That's 9 plus
8.
8 is 17.
Then he takes
17?
1.
Either way, he takes 1.
Woo!
5 plus 4 plus 8
Carrick.
is 17. Anyway, these guys haven't acted yet in combat, have they?
I guess.
There's no,
Yeah.
there's no plus 5.
That. What?
Plus 4.
Oh,
plus
con. You're right.
4.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
thought strength. I'm an idiot. That's fine.
You're losing status as favorite.
That's fine. I am going to sharpshooter
Slipper Jake.
the one Murray just shot.
Sure.
Or axed. 22.
That hits.
Alright, cool. Colossus Slayer. It's not undead, right?
No.
That's fine. And it's not a fiend.
It's an elemental.
Okay, 12.
Can I drink it?
You can certainly try.
So 32 damage.
It's gross.
Okay. It is still up.
I think to describe
I'm
it
gonna
as
shoot
chunky.
it again with.
Well, I meant that it had substance.
Yeah.
Desperate
the wine,
times.
rather
Also,
than.
you don't want to drink wine with substance.
Or
Maybe
do
it's
you?
just like
I
mean
don't.
organic
I
ones
don't.
have
I'm
bits
gonna
in
shoot it
it.
again.
Have bits in it.
No. Yeah, that's gross.
There's
Ugh,
no-
this time 20.
still good.
Yep.
Okay.
Desperate times, man.
That'll be 24 damage.
Wouldn't say it's not.
Okay. It turns into wine.
That
Regular
one
old wine.
disappeared.
No, it's just wine. Wait, flick it.
I'll take a handful of wine and I drink it.
It tastes
Nailed
warm.
it.
Is it good though?
No.
Not even dining, good wine.
No.
And then I will move over to Murray.
Okay.
Between Murray and that other elemental. So Murray is between me and that other elemental.
There you go.
Sure.
right
Got it.
there.
I'm gonna go up to this one right here.
Yeah.
to hit it.
Do it.
Does a 13 hit?
It does.
Haha!
Do they take fire damage?
Surprisingly, yes.
Hey, it's alcohol.
Wine.
Yeah, but I mean, still.
Mine's
Five,
Mine's not
Mine's
flammable.
alcohol.
6 and 5 is 11 damage.
Okay.
Do it again.
And I'm going to try and hit them once more. Got a 13 on the roll.
Yep, you're good.
8 and 6 is 14 and 5 is 19.
Very cool.
Their spirit buddies telling them anything?
Uh,
Mainly looking at his
his said-
more useful information.
I told you not to come in here. That's all it says, but it's like
Snarky.
it's the snarkiest Sean that you can get. Like
Told you not to come in here.
that. That's what it says in your brain.
It even shrugs in
It
his
even
brain.
shrugs just like that in your brain.
Processes
Like you
are-
get the
does
image
His
of
brain.
no. This is yours.
Moa?
Moa, because Moa specifically warned you that there was no.
God.
Don't. This is not one of my godly brethren. And then yours is like, man, you were right.
Right?
Just you
Thank
made
you,
the right
Obalaka.
call, but you can't save, you can't protect against stupidity. That's what it says in
A
your
recent,
brain.
I'm gonna tell Obalak. I'm gonna say a recent thing I heard is you can't change the people around you, but you can change the people around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, that's deep.
Right.
This is all an internal monologue as you're fighting.
I'm hitting a water weird with a.
Then it
flaming
is
sword.
that is your turn, right?
Yes.
Oh,
An
did you
internal
rolled a
what?
2d6 fire on both of those, right?
Yes, it did.
Okay, cool. Then it is their turn, so they are going to Shovel Knight Bill and then Murray, because it can't get to Carrick. Actually, it can, but I'm gonna.
I feel like that's the noise they make.
All right, so they're going to attempt to
I don't like it.
constrict all of you. So we're gonna roll with 3 dice. We'll
I'm
just
trying to
do-
think of like the type of what the, like cartoon Dionysus would have.
Okay, so Bill,
That's what they say.
Yes.
18,
18 misses.
Murray, 21,
It's
Shovel Knight, 23.
Yep.
All right, so Murray,
yeah,
you are going to take
yeah.
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm raging so happy.
Yep, 4 points, or no, 6 points, and you are grappled and restrained.
Oh no.
Shovel Knight's gonna take 11 points of, 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and he's also grappled and restrained.
Ah.
Grappled by wine, sir!
Is this beer fest time? We
No,
can
it doesn't
drink
matter
the
for
water
us.
weird?
That didn't end well.
No.
No, it didn't end well.
Although if it happened to Sean in a game, he would just make the same exact character again.
It would. You're right.
Maybe.
I really would
This
appreciate
one
it.
would have a hat.
My name, he taught me everything I know. I really would just appreciate if you called
call
me Bill, as
In honor.
in honor of him. So it is Shovel Knight's turn. He is grappled and restrained by this wine weird
Alright, so he is going to attack it with his shovel
at disadvantage.
at disadvantage. Let's do it twice. Oh, double 13s!
That's good enough.
Alright, cool.
So first hit, his is undamaged.
Nice, Shovel Knight. 13 damage.
Okay. Second attack?
Do it again. Oh, 3 and 4. 12?
No, 12 is not enough. That's it?
Yeah.
Cool. Murray.
I'm grappled
And restrained.
and restrained.
But you can attack at disadvantage or use your action to break it.
But if I'm attacking
Yeah.
with advantage, with
It would just be a
reckless
straight
attack,
roll.
It would just be a straight roll, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just a straight roll then.
Nice.
Cool.
That's good enough. Roll with me some damage, please. Yours is undamaged thus far.
12.
I'll build up for 12. Alright, what you got?
What?
Second attack.
12. Cool.
19.
Alright.
Yep.
Bam.
9
Nine.
points of damage.
Get her a rolling tray.
9.
Alright. So.
Bonus action lightning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dex save. That's a pass, so roll me a d6 and I'll take half.
1 point of damage.
Woo! All right, Carrick.
I. Gonna...
This is now up to about your knees.
Yes. Ooh. It's so squishy. I'm.
Don't metal
Yeah,
fingers
yeah.
that.
But it's wine.
We're gonna
I
die.
killed
It could
this
be
guy
yours.
right here, right? Is
Yes.
there wine still pouring out?
Yes, there is.
No, because then
That's a
if
shame.
you start drowning,
I'm
you
going
just chug a bunch of
to
wine,
shoot
and
it
then
with
you just
sharpshooter.
black out drunk,
One
and then die,
fucking
and
Murray.
then you don't even know that you died.
I think you would
23.
drown before you passed out.
Yeah.
drunk.
Alright, I will
No, if
hit
you
it
start
with
drinking
Colossus
now.
Slayer. 11, 31.
31. All right,
Not
still up.
do that.
Alright, I'm gonna sharpshooter it again. That is a 21.
Still good.
Cool. And I will shoot it for 24 damage.
That one also into wine.
Is that the one that Barry was shooting?
Yeah, this is the fire one. All right, Bill.
Blah,
Thanks,
blah.
man.
Or
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it.
sure.
12.
12 was a miss.
Alright. Do it again. 22.
That will hit.
Oh yeah.
8 and 6 is 14 plus 5 is plus 5? Yeah, plus 5. 19.
Okay. It is still kicking.
Oh. Never mind.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
I was gonna say I have to make con saves because gust of wind is still up, but I don't. Oh, yeah, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna move my gust of wind and push it at this guy.
Okay.
So it has to make a strength save.
Or what?
Get pushed back 10 feet.
Okay.
Just cause.
Why not,
What's the DC?
15.
15.
Alright. But now it's like windy.
Buffeted.
It is windy.
Yeah.
I vividly picture this. I enjoy it. Just like its cheeks
the
like
rainbow.
getting flown out.
Some wine and cheeks.
The one fighting you goes sort of like, and it disappears, turns invisible
Yeah.
as it is lost in the wine.
No, gross.
Then it attacks you with advantage because you can't see it.
Ah, gross.
Shoot all the wine.
It's still gonna miss. So that's fine. The one grappling Shovel Knight is going to constrict him with advantage
No.
for an 18.
Ah, yeah.
Shovel Knight's gonna take 10 points of damage.
Oh, no.
He's still grappled and restrained. It is now his turn.
Oh, no. Shovel Knight, as a bonus action, will heal with Second Wind for nice. That's 18, 28 damage, which was really just getting really good.
Mm-hmm.
And
How much did
then
he heal for?
28.
How?
Oh, 9 plus his.
Fighter.
Oh, okay, then 18. Sorry. My brain said, okay, 10 plus 9 plus his fighter level.
That'd be great.
That would be so much better.
Second wind would be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be incredible.
I mean, indeed, a second wind.
Too good. Alright, then he's gonna attack it twice.
Disadvantage.
Natural one.
Fair. Ooh, card. He gets a cramp.
Oh no.
He has a minus D4 on his next attack roll.
It's all this wine. It's cramping.
Nah, it basically whips out and hits him in the arm and like sort of cramps it up.
Alright, so
Pressure
disadvantage minus a d4.
Yep.
Minus 4, 2, minus 4.
-2.
Negative 2 to start. So 7.
That's gonna miss.
Ah! I'm sorry, sir.
At this point, the water is now 5 feet, or the wine is now 5 feet high.
Yes.
I don't know
So
how
it's covering the things?
yeah, it's about at level with them. I also don't know how tall all of you are.
I don't know.
I'm like 5'4".
Yeah, I'm somewhere around there. Like 5'10",
How
5'11".
tall are turtles?
I don't know. These are things you should know about your character.
They are things, but you know.
You're right.
When I have to make characters on the fly, because you said you can paint.
I mean, I feel like there's been a lot of time.
Don't look at me.
I'm not looking at you.
I know, it's just these things rarely come up. I never think about them.
Anyway,
Well, I mean, these are things you should know.
Murray's turn.
Yeah. So it's basically like here on you. The wine is up to your chin.
Yes.
So movement, needless to say, is all going to be at half speed. You're also at disadvantage on your attack rolls because half of your bow is going to
Is
be.
it difficult terrain?
It is It's Let's find out.
'Cause,
What does it exactly say? Go ahead, somebody have a player's handbook.
I'm not affected by difficult terrain.
Is that what it says, or is that what you're just telling me? That's what it
I'm
says.
pretty sure that's what it says. I'm not always right. I'm frequently wrong. But I'm big enough to accept that.
Combat. Where's that at?
Difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. I ignore difficult terrain.
Just flat, nothing else.
You ignore difficult terrain.
Alright, let me see.
Is this difficult? Not for me. Unless it's difficult.
Go logic.
Difficult and something are difficult.
Mm-hmm. That's the way life goes.
It is not difficult terrain, it is underwater combat.
Ah, okay, cool.
So it is still difficult for you. Also, range attacks automatically miss underwater.
Cool.
Melee attacks have disadvantage, but you do have resistance to fire damage.
Butts.
That's good.
As you, well, if you're fully submersed, so if your head gets hit, it still takes normal fire damage.
So, it's my turn?
Yes, it is.
Alright, so I will. So I have, what, 18 feet of movement?
Yeah, basically.
5, 10, 15 up onto the
Sure.
sarcophagus. Am I out of
How tall is the sarcophagus?
the garbage?
You have basically enough where you can get a shot off at disadvantage.
Alright, cool. Climb up on
Because I'm going to say you're not
sarcophagus.
fully up on it. You're kind of like up on the
Right,
lip.
like-
If you were up on the top, your legs would be, your whole upper body would be out.
Right.
But you're like, the lower half of your bow is in, so it's
Yeah.
going to slow you down, so
I'm
disadvantage.
gonna shoot, but not with sharpshooter.
I had a thought. It was too late.
Oh,
My thought was maybe the sarcophagus is airtight.
I was thinking that before.
Hmm?
Then combat. That was gonna be my plan when I went back over there was to open it again, and then things happened.
plus 13, 25.
That's enough.
Alright,
Which
cool.
one are you shooting?
I'm gonna shoot the one that's fighting Shovel Knight because
Sure.
he seems like he's having more trouble right now.
He is indeed grappled by
Hit
it.
with Colossus Slayer, and that will deal 13 plus 10, 23 damage.
Okay, it's still got him grappled.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
Okay.
Disadvantage 2 plus 13, 15.
Still enough.
Alright. And for 12 damage.
Got it. It is, again, still got him grappled. Bill.
I'm gonna pull out my trident
Yeah.
and attack the wine weird in front of me without disadvantage.
That's fair.
You're a genius.
And a probably 14.
That hits. Is it a magic trident?
No.
So it's going to have resistance to the damage.
Alright. It's 8, so it takes 4
4
damage.
points.
Woo!
Smite it.
And I'm gonna attack again.
Yep.
It's not resistant to smite.
For a 15.
Yep.
And it's gonna get a first level smite.
Sure.
So 6 regular damage.
Before you activate your smite, you kill it.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
Jake specialed it before. With
Nice.
4 damage on a...
All right.
on
Although
a
the idea of like a trident smite is cool.
It's just
I mean, you can and waste the spell slot.
No, thank you.
Alright, fair.
I appreciate you offering it to me, though. And then I am going to finally take advantage of my swim
without the
speed.
stuff that we said.
Yes,
Swim
I
over to
absolutely could.
here.
Yes, you can swim easily.
And then move my gust of wind to that guy who's grappling Shovel Knight.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the logistics.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, you push it and Shovel Knight into the wall.
Aha!
Like a little
Like a little Red Sea parting into the
Nice.
wall.
like the soup in Bruce Almighty.
Yeah.
Then it's the water weird's turn. It's like, that was weird. I'm going to attack this guy with advantage, because that's what it says. It's definitely going to hit. It's gonna deal 12 points of damage to Shovel Knight. That's its turn. The other one's gone, and then it's Shovel Knight's turn.
He's gonna attack back with his shovel. Double 16s.
Not bad.
Yeah, go Shovel Knight. He's gonna deal 9 damage.
Okay.
And then he's gonna attack again. That'll be a 15
Still good.
for 12 damage.
Shovel Knight bashes through the last weird and then thunk down to the bottom of the wine. Actually, no. He's tall enough, so he's... Actually, no. Shovel Knight's pretty short, isn't he?
You never gave
Did I not give him...
You didn't give me a height for him, man.
Huh? Did I give you a second page at all?
Nope.
Then I'll explain why. Yeah, he's on the short side, so he's underwater. Under wine.
But in that case, he is gonna use his movement to move over to the sarcophagus.
Okay. It now is the 6th turn. Whatever, the wine is 6 feet high. Everybody normally would be submerged. The sarcophagus can hold maybe two,
But we can't get it open.
maybe 3 people. Correct. You can't, and if you were to open it, it would just fill up with wine.
Exactly.
It is airtight though.
Maybe.
Doesn't matter now.
If you open it now, it's just gonna fill.
Right.
Point.
But what I'm saying is the size of it. 2 people can be basically on the top of it above the wine level. Your wine is basically on the actual top of the lid. It's gonna be basically a 6 foot tall person is more or less touching the ceiling.
Okay.
And it's like basically up to your like ankles, or maybe like between ankle and knee, depending on how tall you are. You're just swimming freely, and you're basically
Turtling.
it's your turn now.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to swim up one of these things again, and I can communicate with them through the helm of telepathy, right?
If you can see them,
Oh, it's only if you can see that.
I'm not sure.
We'll see in a second.
If so, that's a way to see if that's even an option again.
Sure.
Or is it just gonna make more things come out at us?
Somebody look up detect thoughts, please.
For the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures when you cast a spell, and as your action on each turn until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you.
So you could pop up, see them, cast detect thoughts, and then talk to them essentially like this turn until you can't see them anymore.
Should we all go through the same tunnel?
It's your call. What do you want to do?
No. Because if the one in the front gets blasted back, it's gonna knock all the other ones out.
Yeah.
So, tell me.
I'm gonna try to swim up a tunnel again.
Okay, you're raging, so you have advantage.
Natural 20.
Okay, all right. So what's your athletics check with the natural 20? 29. Yeah, you are able to basically swim. Perhaps it's the pressure equilibrium. You don't know. You are essentially able to swim up this tiny little. It's tight. Like you're pretty much like potentially worried about getting back out because your shell is going in a tiny little tunnel.
Oh man.
So
I think you can hold your breath for an hour.
good thing you can do that.
Listen, desperate times.
Yeah, you climb up this shaft about 15 feet, or makes a right-hand bend, and then opens up into a large circular room, essentially, filled with wine.
Is it filled to the top with wine, or can I swim up and breathe?
I'm going to say that this was difficult terrain, so you are suspended in wine.
Like you just came out and that's the end of her turn?
Yeah, she's like in, and she maybe moved up 5 feet, so you can't really see because there's no light.
Okay.
You're in the dark this whole time. So
Okay.
the fact that you don't even know that it's a circular room.
I don't.
You swam through darkness into darkness.
Nope. Fair. Which is silly, because I feel like a turtle should have dark vision. If they
How about
live
somebody
in
who
the
can
water.
go to the bottom of the depths and withstand the pressure they can't see in the dark?
That's so stupid.
It's the way it is.
It's so silly.
Things will never be the same.
Carrick.
I'm a real weak swimmer.
Yup.
Yeah.
You're not
gonna...
doing it.
Yeah, I was like, I'll wait till my turn.
Alright, Shovel Knight. And I take out 50 feet of rope. and I tie it around Shovel Knight's waist. And then I move towards the one he tried to swim up before.
Okay. Alright, you're swimming towards it?
Yeah.
Right, so you move half your movement.
Well, from the corner. Oh.
Yeah, half your movement.
So I get pretty much to it.
Yeah, I'm going to say that because of the fact that it's that strenuous for you to get there, you're not able to actually attempt to push in.
I get right to it, and I'm just like, then this sucks.
Okay. Bill.
Yeah, I'll try and swim up this one.
Do you have dark vision, Bill?
I do, because I've got
That was
night.
a night, sure. Okay, make me an athletics check, please.
That stops the wine from stinging your eyes horribly.
That also is true.
It's not a bad 19.
You try as you might, you can't paddle through the pressure.
Okay.
Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight, help Bill!
Nesta!
Shovel Knight.
Thunk. Along the bottom, and he's gonna help push Bill up.
Yeah.
Alright, Bill, you can make an athletics check at advantage now.
Double 18, so a 25.
You're in there, like, you're, like, basically, like, holding on, it's like, and you're getting, like, shoved back, trying to pull, and you can't, and then Shovel Knight comes up behind you, even under the water, and just basically
Shovels you in there.
and you just get blasted up. You are now inside this, but you used or no, I guess we can say you have some movement left. Basically, you are in what looks to be a shaft that continues about 15 feet, this kind of almost tunnel through the mouth of this thing, and then you can see that it bends up ahead. But that's all you can see because you've already gone. It's back to Murray, and it is now in the room. It's 7 feet high.
Yes.
The wine.
I'm gonna keep swimming up.
Okay. You swim in darkness.
Yeah.
It's very disorienting.
I don't like it.
Do you go just straight up? Do you go around?
I'm
Do you try to check out your surroundings, or?
From where I came out, can I feel the wall?
Yeah, you can. You can feel that there's a slight curvature to the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna follow the wall up.
Oh, it's just straight up?
Just straight up.
Okay.
But that way I have a point to follow.
Sure.
So I'm not just gonna go out. Well, I want to see if there's air.
That's fair. I would love if there was air. Then you guys could all get up to the air and pull me up. Because I am never, ever going to be able to make a 20 athletics check.
So I'm just trying to see if this is even helpful.
You wish it's 20, because it ain't 20.
I literally could never, ever make this athletics check. That's why I have friends.
You swim up and then eventually thunk. Still in the wine.
There's the top?
Yeah, but your head's on the ceiling.
How far up was it?
About 15 feet.
Cool, so I still have 15 more feet.
Yes.
Kind of like a Spider-Man across the top.
But remember that you're at half movement speed.
Oh.
So she's got 5 more feet.
You got 5
Why?
because they're swimming.
Yeah, but I have a swim speed.
Do you? Oh, you do have a swim speed. I'm sorry. You have a 30-foot swim speed or equal to your movement speed?
30.
Okay. Then yeah, you have 15 more feet.
Is it just straight
You
across?
can feel that it is sort of like
domed.
like a cistern.
I mean, yeah.
Like a cistern that I told you that it was when you weren't supposed to know. That's what it is.
But more or less, there's no air.
Correct.
Okay. Then yeah, I mean that's all my movement, so that's.
Into your turn.
Now, if I'm still raging, and do I get light from my lightning?
Yes.
Can
but
I see a little bit?
Sure. You gonna activate your lightning in liquid?
Yeah, take the
No.
Take the damage to keep your rage going.
If you take the damage, yeah, you'll still be raging.
Take the damage to keep your rage going so you can see more.
And yes.
Electric Torals.
Alright, roll a d6.
Do I get to make a dexterity save?
I guess because it's a save you can't. Well, you can make a save, I guess, because you know it's coming.
I know it's coming.
But you don't get advantage because you can't see it.
Okay, fine, fair.
You're just trying to.
You're just trying to react. Even though you're activating it yourself, you're like, oh shit.
Maybe I can shoot it off that way.
20.
All right, so you resist your own lightning,
Woo!
and you're already resistant to it because of your
So 2 points.
2.
It's 1.
It's 1.
It's
1
one.
point of lightning damage.
Just enough to keep that range.
And
Woohoo!
over by you, Carrick, you feel a slight tingliness on your body.
Oh.
Like, oh, that's weird. Like someone rubbed menthol all over
So like,
you.
how far can I see?
It's only about 5 feet.
So I just see wine.
You just see like bright wine for a second, like it's like a light
Ooh.
pinkish, and that's it.
A nice rosé.
Nice rosé.
I feel tingly.
Yeah, as if somewhere else in a connected pool of water, lightning was activated. Just tingly, not like enough to do damage because there's a lot of conductivity lost over that distance.
Yeah.
But just
Just enough.
just enough to, you feel refreshed. You feel a little more awake now.
Yep.
Like you had a nice cup of coffee, something like that. You know.
Oh, okay, cool.
But just as a point of fact, that lightning in one large conductive pool,
Does that.
but dissipation is a thing. So you're
I'm
fine.
gonna go searching around for secret doors again.
Sure.
'Cause-
In under the water or above the water? Because there's still 5 feet of open air.
Might
above
as well do it above the water where I can still breathe.
Sure.
No, because I feel like it would be underwater would be the way out. Because at some point, like I can't imagine that like this trap never resets after people die.
Maybe.
Maybe, or maybe we're the first people to be this dumb. But somebody must have been here at some point because they left the note.
But no.
The note in the sarcophagus.
Oh.
It's not a note. It's a plaque.
Yes.
It's a plaque.
It's a
Like,
carved
whoever
plaque.
set this up.
Well, whatever. Where is the air going? I'm going to investigate
Where
up
is
top
the air
to see
going?
if I can figure out where the air is going.
Okay.
Did you check your butt?
Next turn. A 14.
You don't see where the air is going.
It's gotta go somewhere. I don't even know if that's how that works.
Carrick doesn't know. He's not that intelligent to worry about the physics of water displacement or wine displacement.
That's fair.
Yeah, so you're just kind of treading wine. Bill.
I'm going to continue around the corner, go up.
You do, and you see what would be, if you knew what Murray was in, a very similar situation.
Okay.
A cistern of wine.
Cistern filled with wine, no
That
air.
is funneling, yes.
Alright.
Is there any
Another
distinguishing features?
Well, is there another like tunnel or
Mm,
anything leading up?
as
Where's
you-
the wine coming from if it's not?
It's magic.
depleting
You do
from the-
see a valve,
Oh,
because you can see in the dark.
alright.
There is
Same.
there's a valve that has been opened, you assume. Or, let's see, that's been opened to force the wine through. So there's a
Okay.
valve there.
I'm gonna shut it. I'm attempt to shut the valve.
Sure. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
You can do it.
18.
Nope. Shovel Knight. He already shoveled Bill up the one.
Yep.
What about you? Or what's he gonna do? He's
Bill's-
also holding his breath now.
Yes.
So he's got 1 plus his Constitution mod minutes?
He swims up to the surface.
Sure. It's all of his movement because he's wearing plate mail.
Alright, then he doesn't do that. He walks over towards the next one down
15
the way.
feet.
Yeah, 15 feet down the way.
Sure.
Since Bill didn't come flying out.
Okay, fine. He can
Get there
dash
next turn.
if he
Yeah,
wants.
of course he would.
I mean, he could do it. Yeah, so he's there.
Yeah. And then that's...
Okay, that's his move. Murray is now 8 feet of wine. Of the 12 in the room. And you've raised up another foot.
Okay.
So I went up and across. You go down the other side and start feeling around the wall, see if I feel anything.
Okay. You don't.
Nothing?
No.
No valve?
You're in a big old room with no concept whatsoever.
I'm trying, man.
You only know that there's a valve because I told
I
him that there's a
know.
valve. You don't know that there is one. And there's no reason to believe that there is.
Well, I'm just trying to see if there's another
Yeah,
tunnel or
I
anything.
you do
Yeah,
not
you don't want.
I know what you're trying to. Yeah, you
Eventually,
don't.
I would find something.
Maybe or drown.
I hold my breath for an hour.
Yeah, or die of alcohol poisoning.
Clench
I'm
your,
not
clench your
drinking,
butt.
babe.
Clench your
Yeah.
butt.
Yeah, I mean, it seeps through the
Clenching.
pores in your skin. Like, that's
I'm
a thing.
clenching.
You're clenching all your pores shut.
It's a barbarian thing.
It's a barbarian thing.
Sure.
Resistant to alcohol.
Skin
Resistance to butt chugging.
You would die pretty quick like that. So that's good.
The shell helps.
The
Keep-
shell,
Keep,
it
keep
helps.
it
Keep
it
it-
all.
Exactly.
Keep it
see?
tight.
Keep it tight.
Yeah, maybe if you into your shell, maybe that'll help protect you from the alcohol.
Dash and see if we can
Oh yeah.
explore more.
Do that.
Okay. You basically
Skeleton.
have been
Like, just-
corkscrewing around. You have not found anything yet.
How far would I have made it?
It's
If I
about
was starting at the top.
from where you came in, which
Uh-huh.
you don't know, but I'll tell you. You basically came in about in the middle,
Okay.
and you went up about 20 feet to the ceiling.
Okay.
And you started at the ceiling going around, and you're corkscrewing down.
Okay.
But it is a 15-foot diameter
Okay.
cistern. So it takes, like, you're about 10 feet or 15 feet down, 10 feet down from the ceiling as you've gone around in a circle.
Okay.
Okay. Makes sense.
15 feet down because you're 60 feet of movement. So
That's it then, I guess. Oh wait.
okay.
Dexterity. 17.
Yeah, take a d6 and half again.
6.
Ooh.
So
Three.
2
So 2.
or 1.
One?
Yeah, 2.
2.
2
Yeah.
or 1.
Definitely one of those.
Shovel Knight feels a little tingle, as do you. You're too far away.
Fair.
Shovel Knight's is a little more tingly
Ah,
because he's closer and he's in metal armor.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swim down and start looking for any sort of way where the water might or where the wine might get released at some point. Is the wine magic?
No,
It's not magic,
ordinary wine.
which means it's. I don't know. Hope those guys are doing something useful.
You say to yourself.
I do say that to myself, but underwater, so I just think it to myself.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
How tall is the room that he's in?
12. It's up 8 feet.
And it goes up 1 foot per round?
4 rounds and it's full.
And no more breathing.
And no more air to breathe.
And how long can you hold your breath?
A minute plus my constitution.
But I mean, if it fills up, then us stopping the wine flowing
1
isn't
plus
really
my
gonna do
constitution
anything.
modifier minutes.
Yes.
3 minutes.
Correct. If it fills up, stopping the flow doesn't do anything.
Yes.
Exactly.
But this is the closest thing we've
I was like,
found
this
to
is the only
something
thing
that'll
that-
do something.
Exactly.
Correct, but you also don't know that you can stop the flow.
I don't.
Closest
I'm
to-
still
yeah.
trying to find a way out.
I'm gonna investigate around the floor to look for a way out. I'm gonna
Sure.
do it right around where I am because that makes sense. To
Okay,
me.
you cannot see anything, so you're at disadvantage.
Why can't I
Oh, because you're looking under wine.
Can you see in the dark?
I can see the
Yeah, I guess. I was giving it to him more because he's a fish guy.
dark. Okay. But if you want me to be a disadvantage,
I'm gonna give you disadvantage.
plus I don't have goggles.
That's true. He's got goggles and he's a fish guy. He's like double prepared for this.
Oh my eyes! What the fuck? This was terrible.
Oh, the mucous membrane of my eyes has been penetrated by alcohol.
Stings the nostrils.
You feel even more awake, but in a bad way now. Like before, it was like a nice, pleasant jolt. Now it's like, oh man, that hurts.
Fuck Joel.
Okay, Shovel Knight. Bill, sorry.
I'm gonna try again and turn this valve.
Sure, go ahead and make me an athletics check, please.
Not that one. This one. Boom! Natural 1.
The valve breaks off.
Ah, dicks.
Wait, what? Really?
The valve broke, yeah.
Then
Swim back?
I swim back.
All right, 30 feet. You're back out into the main room.
Alright.
Do you have enough? You're back out into the main room.
But that means we can't stop the
He
wine
just
I-
used his
flow.
action
action.
to try to do the valve.
I said, but that means we can't stop the wine flow completely.
No.
So the room's gonna fill up completely. So we're dead.
Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight's gonna try and swim up. with athletics, Shovel Knight is gonna have 11.
It's not. The room isn't that. Like, there's not like a flow in the room. It's coming from the wall. He's able to get.
No.
It's a strain. Oh, he's trying to swim up the thing. No, he doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to go up to the surface to get a breath, so he could go back down and reset his.
Right. Can he do that now?
He would have. Yeah, he can attempt to do that. Make another athletics check. He tried to push in, that didn't work.
14.
Yeah, he's able to like swim up, but it's the rest of his movement,
Sure.
and then he gets it, and then he falls back to the bottom. Murray, 9 feet of one.
I'm gonna keep scuttling because at this point I don't know where the hole I came through is.
That's also true.
Like, so I'm just gonna keep scuttling and try to find something.
At the end of your dash, you find the hole you came in, or what you assume to be the hole you came in.
Then I'm gonna go in it and hope for the best.
All right, you go down and make a right angle turn, and you're in that hallway. You have not enough movement to get back out into the main. Actually, you do. You just get out into the main room.
Like back to where they are.
Yes.
Can I surface?
You're out of movement because you were corkscrewing. So you're out into the main room. You exit into a larger room.
Into a room with like a slight glow above.
Yes. Do you activate?
Oh wait, is he in the thing?
What thing?
In the room?
This room?
Yeah, but you can't see it.
Yeah, you're back. Okay, so I see the glow of his sword, though.
You are about 60-something feet away, and this is suppressed under magic, so I'm going to say you don't, but you can activate your lightning if you want to keep your rage out.
Nah.
No, you want to drop?
Because,
For
like,
when?
at this point, I would know... Well, I wouldn't know, but
You're
I
right.
would assume, based on the turns that I had to make,
There?
that my friends might be around, and a lot of them have metal, so, like, doing lightning, this probably wouldn't be a great idea.
Reasonable assumption to make.
So, I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, Carrick, you didn't feel the menthol tingles this time.
Oh, cool.
2 turns you have, this time you don't.
Alright, I surface.
You're up at the surface.
Cool.
You don't see anybody.
I want to swim over to where the illusionary light was coming in.
Okay. It is, yeah, you swim over there.
Alright, is it just regular ceiling?
It's
at
just
that
a
point?
ceiling.
I want to investigate it.
Go ahead.
5.
Looks like a ceiling to you.
Looks like a ceiling to me.
Bill.
I'm gonna cast haste on myself to
Alright.
increase my movement.
Nice.
Then swim. Where am I at? Here.
Yes. Do you go up to the surface first, or where are you going to go?
No. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
So,
Yeah.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 10 feet
So
up.
up.
You
And
can
then-
see Carrick.
Oh, I found a valve, but I broke it.
Ah,
And then I
fuck.
go back down, and I'm gonna try and make an athletic check to get through.
Alright, you have enough movement to get there, so go ahead and make me an athletics check at that cistern.
Yeah. You.
Hasted action.
You. Not enough.
You have a hasted action.
Can I use it for 4 things, none of which is making an athletics check to get up a tunnel?
I'll allow it.
Alright,
Because
thanks.
an action is a grapple check, or, attack. I'll allow it, it's fine.
20.
No, don't do it. You're there, though.
Alright.
And your haste is up, still.
Alright.
Shovel Knight. He's back on the bottom.
Yeah, Shovel Knight's gonna try and crawl up the cistern.
Okay.
Nope, he's gonna fail.
He's also in darkness.
Yep.
The tea does not give dark vision.
Ah, it'd be a great function of the tea.
It would be. Murray, there is, you see, as you've been treading water at the surface, you are now 2 feet from the ceiling. As the wine is 10 feet up.
Yeah.
In a 12-foot room.
God, I love air.
Pinky! It is your turn.
I'm gonna swim up.
To the surface?
Yeah, to the surface. and
You
pop my
see
head
a turtle head pop up.
Oh!
up. Oh, it's you.
Yep.
It's dark.
Who else
Yep.
would it be?
Yep, it's dark.
I don't know who's here.
What happened?
I swam up the tunnel and ended up in a big room. I'm assuming a cistern of some
Maybe you could
kind.
break through the sarcophagus?
I can try.
Might as well.
All right.
We're gonna try something.
Alright, back down. Your hour has reset.
I'm gonna go to the
You
surf
swim down to about where you estimate it to be,
I'm like, I can't see.
and you feel around. You swam up, you swam over, you swam down. You're at you feel the lid, sarcophagus lid.
Am I just trying to open it?
What are you trying to do?
Bust through the bottom.
I try to lift it open.
Okay, make me an athletics check because you are underwater. It's a little easier, but it's also a little more difficult. It's like a weird thing.
Weighs less, but there's more
20?
resistance.
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to, and then it fills in almost immediately.
Does that give him a little more room up at the top?
No.
Come on.
No.
We can all agree that doesn't work.
But
Like,
you don't know what it looked like because you can't see. You just open the lid.
And
it's
hear
true.
bubbles?
You feel a little bit of bubbles.
Do I see the bubbles come up?
No.
Really?
Okay. Oh.
Alright. Can I like feel?
Yeah, you feel the plaque.
Feel the bottom?
You feel
Is it solid metal or is it wood inside?
the plaque is wooden and it is stone in the inside. Or no, I guess it was gilded.
Can I like lift the plaque up?
It was gilded coffin. Yeah. So no,
I can't lift the plaque up?
no, you cannot.
I'm gonna try to punch through the wooden plaque and break it.
I'm gonna say you already used your action to open it, so you're
Well, next turn, I'm gonna try to break the plaque.
good. Okay. And you are no longer raging now.
No, I am not.
Carrick, you are alone.
Here I am
In-
alone.
2 feet.
Really reevaluating your life, huh?
No. Nope, too late to do that. I could get drunk if I wanted to.
That's what I'm saying. Go out drunk.
No, that's the worst idea. You gotta go out struggling at least. Here I am swimming around
Check
making
the ceiling
investigation checks on the ceiling because I can't open my eyes underwater. 14.
Looks like a ceiling eel.
There's definitely a ceiling. I swim over to one of the pillars.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Cool. Bill,
Rest your arms a little bit.
You trying to go?
Sure.
You are hasted, so you have you have 2
I
chances.
could go over to where Shovel Knight is.
22.
Nope.
That was the higher.
Okay. Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight is gonna try and go up.
11 feet of line.
I'm gonna use the butt of my sword and try to
Break the
break
plaque.
the plaque.
Sure. Make an attack at disadvantage.
It's too much. You don't have to try it.
It is too bad.
Trying to the best.
I think we've all agreed to that.
Oh, that's 15.
Yeah, it's a fucking plaque.
All right. Well, I didn't know if there was.
No, there's resistance, so go ahead and roll damage.
I mean, I don't have to roll damage if it just breaks.
It doesn't break.
It doesn't break.
So roll damage.
Okay, I'm gonna roll damage.
Then attack again.
Yeah. For 9 damage.
Okay, you hit this wooden plaque.
And I'm gonna try to hit it
It
again.
is also now soft, as it has been. All the pores have suffused with wine. So it's not fully saturated,
Yeah.
but it is less hard. It's more spongy.
Do it again. Natural 1.
That doesn't seem to do anything. Hey Nick, love you too. Anything else?
I'm gonna bonus action rage.
I'm so angry.
I'm so angry.
Bye, Nick. Do you activate your lightning? So,
No.
Okay,
Because I know he's in there.
sure. All right. Carrick, there you are, 1 foot from the ceiling.
Oh dear.
Enjoy those last few minutes of air.
I'm gonna make an investigation check.
What else can you do, man?
Keep looking. Do my best to not roll garbage. 13.
Look at the ceiling. Bill. Bill. What you got, Bill?
Bill, you and Shovel Knight need to work together.
Good, but you can't communicate that to anybody across when they're underwater and one can't see in the dark.
Yes, you're right about that. But here I am sitting near the top.
It's like, well, this is definitely a ceiling.
sure that this right here is a damn
And again,
ceiling.
because this is happening over time, you're getting closer and closer. You're like, yep, still ceiling.
Maybe there's something over there. Oh, look at that. It's a fucking
Oh,
ceiling.
look, more ceiling.
I
Pretty soon it's going to be
Any cobwebs up on the
SEALING.
ceiling? In the
No.
corners?
is 1 foot, right?
What?
1 foot, right?
1 foot left.
Alright, let's move up. Pop up. Be like, it was a pleasure. But you should have fucking listened to me.
Don't give up.
Oh,
Right
man.
back down.
Nice.
Trying again.
2 athletics checks, please.
I'm gonna do 1. I hope it's enough. Ooh! 26.
That is enough.
Alright. And since I have double movement speed,
You can climb.
I'm gonna try and get to the valve.
Okay. So you are swimming down this. It's difficult terrain, but you have double movement speed. So you swim down, and unlike the previous room you were, or tunnel you were in, you see the break to the left that looks like it leads to the cistern. But the tunnel continues straight.
Oh shit!
You're out of movement.
Okay.
You still have your other action. Can you dash at that other action?
I think so.
I don't know. Check haste.
Jake's like, ah!
M-H. That's for haste. Dash. Disengage, hide, use on object.
Those are all words. Does that mean that yes, he can do that?
Yes.
So you can dash.
You said it was a pleasure, and then you just fucking disappeared.
He didn't even have to breathe. He just came up, said something, and then went back down because he could breathe under. Actually,
I
you can't.
breathe
You're right. You
anymore.
can't
Yeah,
breathe.
I gotta hold my breath.
Is Patches here?
Fuck.
No.
Did Patches stay in the other tomb?
I haven't mentioned him this whole time.
Yeah, but he was here.
Yeah, so I guess.
So did he
yeah.
stay in the
Stay
other tomb?
outside.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh,
so yeah, there's Patches on the other, buff on the other side of the circle.
That's good for him. You can talk to him telepathically?
Yeah, up to a mile.
So maybe.
Yeah, but I choose not to. I don't want to let him know, like, you're about to fade from existence.
You got like 2 minutes. Enjoy it, pal.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Which one did you go
No.
through?
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. Surface. And be like, I think I found a way out.
Oh, shit.
Follow me.
Alright.
With everyone.
Oh, okay.
Like, let us know where you go. I can't see fucking anything.
Is that the end of
Still
your
down
turn?
here trying to hit
Still
a
have
wooden
some
plank at the bottom of the
Yeah.
coffin.
So you can go back down.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my rope, because that was a good idea, and just kind of like let it float, grab one end of it, and start leading it back.
You tied him into
No.
Oh.
I don't want to take the time. I'm just gonna hold it. And then I assume that I can talk underwater because I'm a fish man.
You can talk underwater, but you can only speak Aquan underwater.
I can speak Aquan!
That's okay. Cool. Just be like, follow me.
Where?
You hear this underwater. Or underwine.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Surface, follow Carrick, then follow me.
Okay.
There's a rope.
Okay.
Alright.
Shovel Knight.
It's his turn.
He doesn't understand.
Shovel Knight is.
You are at the you're basically at the mouth.
Okay.
Shovel Knight is gonna swim up to the surface.
He does. And then he sees you. He says, "Sir, this is very difficult, sir."
Shovel Knight, we gotta go over to characters, or we gotta go over to build. Here's the rope, man. Come on.
And he swims.
Hold your breath.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
His horns are like on the ceiling.
He is just right up against the ceiling. Any final words from Shovel Knight?
It's been a pleasure, sir. I'd do it all again if I could.
Me too.
I was hoping
I'd have changed.
but we should have listened to Bill.
I'd have changed only walking into this room. Here we go.
He says, but to be fair, we were warned not to. And then he thunk down. Alright, so, Murray, it's your turn. Bill told you, swim to the surface and talk to Carrick. There is no surface.
Alright, but I am right above.
I
It's
get
at
to
the
the ceiling.
And there's a ceiling. And
And,
Phil...
I try to go in the general direction that I came from, that I know that Carrick was in. Do I feel a rope or movement or anything?
Oh, this is tricky. You're swimming in the general
Bill,
area.
are you still in here?
Yeah.
I can't find you. There's no surface. I can't find Carrick. Please help me.
Follow the glowing sword.
Is there a dim...
Is
There's
there
a
a dim glow?
very faint glow, but also you are no longer holding your breath.
What do you mean I'm no longer?
You just started speaking a language, both of you.
Oh, dicks.
So you just started speaking underwater. You opened your mouths. You both are now. It starts. The suffocation slowly begins. You hear like blah, 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 and then a very clear oh shit from both of them underwater, as if in common. And you're just like, I don't know what the fuck's going.
There's no ceiling, so I'm gonna swim as fast as I can.
You can swim to the sound of his voice.
Yeah.
It echoes a little bit, but sound travels
yeah,
pretty
I'm
well
gonna,
underwater.
I'm gonna
so
travel over to them.
Okay, so
be like-
you
Oh.
you are doing this, which you can see, but she's like facing the wrong wall as she's doing this.
Underwater clap.
Yep. That works. It helps give resonance. You can, yeah, you make your way over to Bill.
Okay.
Now, let me look up the rules for suffocation. Somebody have a player's handbook? Thank you.
Suffocation, no breathing.
Creature can hold its breath. When a creature runs out of breath or is choking, it can survive for a number of rounds equal to its Constitution modifier. At the start of its next turn, it drops to 0 hit points. It is dying.
Read that one more time.
When a creature runs out of breath or is choking, it can survive for a number of rounds equal to its Constitution modifier, minimum of 1 round. At the start of its next turn, it drops to 0 hit points. and
Gotcha.
is
So
dying.
you have 3 rounds, and you have 4 rounds before you drop to 0 hit points. Good.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Great. Carrick.
Alright, so I've got this rope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going anywhere without Shovel Knight. So
Fair.
I'm gonna swim to Shovel Knight.
Nice. You do your best. You have a general vicinity of where
Yeah, I
he is.
do. We're both on the surface.
And you know,
at
but
the
you know
same
you got to
time.
go down to the bottom because he sank.
Yes. So I go to I ignore difficult terrain, even though I'm swimming.
Sure.
I know I can't.
It's
go
gonna
any
be.
further,
I'm
but
gonna
that's
say.
what I think.
I'm
like,
gonna
damn.
say it's your entire action, but you are able and all of your movement to get to him and
Get him.
relay that you have the rope and.
Alright, and then I'm gonna tap him and send him down the rope.
Okay.
Push
Sounds
him in front of me.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's his turn, Bill.
I'm gonna go through that tunnel.
Yeah, go through that tunnel.
Okay.
With your haste. Haste makes waste.
20.
No movement.
We're gonna die.
We might just die.
Shovel Knight. It will continue down the rope with a dash, 30 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Murray. This is round technically 2 because the start of your turn last time you were talking. So you had no air. So you're on round 2.
Trying to swim through the tunnel that he was telling me that he was near.
Help each other, guys.
Well, it's not his turn. So
Help
he
is an
can't-
action.
Help is an action.
I used 2 of my actions.
So, are you raging?
Yes.
Okay. Then you have advantage on this athletics check. It's a 10.
That one is a 5, so 10 is better. 19.
No movement.
We're
Garrett.
gonna die.
I'm gonna catch up to Shovel Knight.
You are able to basically catch up to him, a little bit overtake him.
And then I'm gonna tie the end of the rope around
you.
myself.
Sure.
Because I know I'm not going to be able to do very well. At
Fair.
this.
Bill, this is round 2 for you. I guess technically round. We'll say it's 2.
23.
No, not enough. Try. This is round 2 of 3.
I'm aware. Thank
Just
you,
making
Dad.
sure.
Thanks.
No need to be snarky with me.
Oh.
You could be snarky with them.
Well, I thought you could speak Aquan underwater. So
Yes.
I
Because
didn't
I
think
can-
it would use your breath.
Because I can breathe
Breathe
Underwater, he's
I
in
can't
wine.
breathe underwater.
How can
She
speak
couldn't
Aquan?
either. She did
I
as
can
well,
speak
but she
Aquan,
opened
but
her
I
mouth
can't.
and now is suffocating as well.
Right. Okay.
Aquan is an underwater language.
Right. But she can't breathe underwater. But
No.
she can hold her breath.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone can speak Aquan underwater. The benefit, it's typically spoken by people who can breathe underwater.
So you can continue.
So you can communicate.
Okay.
So if you were smart and learned your spells in Aquan and can speak it, you could do verbal components of spells underwater. It's like a very nerdy wizard idea. Like, I'm going to translate all of my spells from my native language to Aquan so I can do it underwater.
Nice.
It's a smart idea.
Okay.
It's a long, tedious process that more often than not is unnecessary.
But still.
It is your turn. Shovel Knight moved, I assumed.
Yeah, Shovel Knight
Yeah.
got right up there.
Yep.
He got
He got
two
to
of
it.
those guys.
Yeah.
Can he use the help action?
It would have been his dash to get there.
Okay.
He
Well, then
needed-
that's what
it's
he's gonna do.
30 feet to get there.
Ooh. 27.
That is enough. You start your way into the tunnel in the dark.
What? What'd you say?
Bring the rope.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm holding on
Yeah,
to the
you're
rope,
holding the rope,
so
sure.
I'm gonna keep holding the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Can I dash?
Your action to get in there, so no.
But she's got.
But you have
30
a swim speed, so you have 30 feet.
30
of movement.
feet.
So you can get
swim.
into the tunnel, and you can see more or less, or actually you
I
can't really
can't.
see. You can feel
Yeah.
the break in like that it goes as you're like
Side.
feeling on that it goes to the side.
But it continues forward.
But you
too.
can't feel that it goes any further forward. You can feel that there's a break to the left.
I'm gonna assume that goes to a cistern that didn't help me, so I'm gonna
Well, you can't.
try.
go
I mean, I
any-
can't, but
And you're. Yeah. Okay. That's your turn.
I mean, I'm there. I feel it break.
That's
but all I
number
can do.
3.
Yeah.
Cool, Garrick.
All right, cool. I am going to move over to the hole. I'm gonna follow the rope.
You are at the hole.
I am gonna help
Can you-
somebody else get in there if I can.
Gonna ready the help action,
I'm
I
gonna
guess.
ready the help action to help Bill get his ass up that tunnel.
Really, you're readying the help action to help whoever is nearby because you
Yes.
don't really know who
Yes,
it is.
I'm feeling bodies and pushing.
That's
Pushing
fine.
butts.
All right,
Pushing
Bill.
butts.
This is your chance before you go unconscious.
Wait. Now you would do it twice with it. I can only help.
You
on
can only
one.
help on one.
Okay.
One with advantage.
Nope. And nope. Bill dies.
Bill
No,
goes unconscious.
you go unconscious.
Bill does.
You're not dead. You have somebody up the tunnel with a rope. You are unconscious, but you are tied to the rope, so you're just sort of like you feel the rope.
I'm
just-
not tied to the rope.
Oh, you're
I
not.
specifically said I don't tie myself to the rope.
Oh,
I feel him go
you
unconscious.
feel him start to float up.
Fucking axe. No,
I don't have the axe. She has the
No,
axe.
but you feel.
Oh, so
I
I
mean,
float.
he's still. It's
I'm
like
in
a.
chainmail.
Oh, I guess then he would be relatively, not neutrally buoyant, but he's. Then you feel him sink down to the floor.
Okay. And now it is
Shovel Knight's turn.
Shovel Knight's going to. He also feels Bill sink to the floor.
He doesn't. You were literally pushing Bill, so you know.
Okay.
Shovel Knight is he can't see either, so he's just going off feel.
All right. So he is going to attempt to climb up.
Okay.
Come on, Shovel Knight. Fuck. 19.
It's not enough.
All right. Cool.
This is your last turn before you fall unconscious. So.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna. If I swim forward and feel that it keeps going straight, then can I dash
Sure.
and keep swimming along?
Mhm.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. You move up you feel the floor underneath you, as it's a very tight tunnel. So it's more like walking rather than swimming.
Okay.
It starts to slope upward. You eventually, after about 15 feet of swimming, your head breaks surface of wine, and you see a tunnel that goes up, but it's dark.
Wonderful.
You can't
But
see.
I can breathe.
You can breathe. You are in air.
Can I try to?
You can start pulling
Can I
on
start pulling?
You can start pulling. Yes. You feel.
Right.
And Shovel
I'm
Knight
gonna
feels.
tug, not
You
pull
feel a tug
necessarily,
on the
but I'm gonna
rope
tug so they know
coming
that
from
I.
up ahead.
All right.
Carrick, it is your turn.
How much rope is there?
There, 50 feet total.
Okay, so
However far up the tunnel.
She's
Shovel
about
Knight's
30
tied up.
feet, 35 feet is up this tunnel.
Shovel Knight is tied up.
You are tied up.
Is there enough to tie Bill up too?
You could possibly swim around him and like just loop him in
Loop his arms.
because you're at the end of the rope.
Fuck.
Loop his arms.
All right, I don't know if that's gonna work great.
Do
so
you have any potions?
do I have any potions of healing? No.
Yes. Okay.
No, I do not.
You ever need?
Healing spells don't work until.
You can't
He's-
speak.
What's up?
You can't speak.
That's fine. Healing, like if I cure wounds him, it wouldn't bring him back from dying because he's suffocating.
Right. That's right. Yeah, because you can't technically.
So, all right, I'm gonna take the rope.
Yep.
I'm gonna untie myself and I'm gonna tie Bill up.
And then
Okay.
hold on.
Okay, you do that.
All right.
Fair. He's tied up.
All right.
Anything else?
And then I'm going to ready the help action to help Shovel Knight get up.
Okay. That's fair. Bill, make a death saving throw, please.
18. I got a pass.
Pass.
Nice.
Although you're technically, I don't know really how that works because you're unconscious already. Yeah, it's fine. We'll leave it as is. Because it's like a weird, right? Because you're dying. I don't really know.
Maybe he just keeps making them until he either dies or gets a natural 20 and like just magically wakes up a little.
I guess we'll see.
Alright, we'll
I think what it's basically going to be is you're gonna keep making death saving throws till you die.
That's right.
You're not gonna wake up
Yeah.
because that doesn't make
That doesn't
sense.
Yes.
But you're basically your lungs are slowly filling with wine. It's until you die. So you're just
Makes
going till that happens.
Okay.
Could be
I think
some.
we can all agree.
Could be
Yeah.
5. Could be 30 seconds. Could be 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight is going to attempt to climb up.
Okay.
With advantage.
Mhm.
Helping him. Fuck you, Shovel Knight. You son of a gun. 19. Does he get? Because he's got the rope now.
She just tugged. She didn't say she was pulling.
Okay.
I just tugged.
To give you the.
Shovel
give you
Knight's
the,
gonna
like,
give
cue.
you. He's gonna tug back,
Okay.
and then he's gonna start trying to climb out.
Okay.
So that doesn't work great for him.
Murray, it is your turn.
All right.
You feel the signal of tugging
Cool.
back.
Keeping hold of the rope, I'm gonna move out of the water a bit so I have more of a sturdy
Sure. Yep.
stance, and then I'm just gonna start trying to
Okay.
pull as much as I can.
All right. Make me a. Just make me an athletics check.
Okay. I don't think I have any more rages left because I didn't give myself damage last time.
You
so.
do not. So you're
Being
good on you for being honest.
19.
Okay. You feel the rope tightening
Right.
as Murray is pulling
Cool.
on this rope, and it goes taut.
All right.
Carrick.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna help Shovel Knight again.
Okay.
And is there enough rope after Bill to tie myself up?
Yes.
Also. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna do both of those things.
Okay. Then it is Bill's
Yeah.
turn. Make me a death save, Bill.
Come on.
Just tired.
Fail.
Shovel Knight.
All right. Shovel Knight is gonna try and.
Subscribe. Walker of
Yes,
Darkness.
and Jake.
Just subscribe with Twitch Prime. Gotta love that Amazon goodness. All right.
All right. Come on. Feeling like not normal distribution is gonna do better. It doesn't. How does a 24 do though?
with Murray's assistance, it does.
Okay.
Shovel Knight is able to make his way into the tunnel.
Awesome. Shovel Knight's gonna make his way into the tunnel as far as he can up the rope.
Okay, he can get about like 15 feet because he's
Right, so
This
he
is
gets up
action
to
again.
like to the
Wouldn't he be
cistern.
dragging you guys too? Because then he tied.
He would start dragging.
yeah he's
Yeah,
starting
he's
to
starting
drag,
to
but
drag.
it doesn't really fundamentally do anything for you guys.
No, that's fair.
Okay, then it is Mary's turn. You feel resistance.
Question.
Yes,
They're having to make strength checks to get up the tunnel because of it flowing in, right?
correct.
Is it still flowing in even though the room is full?
Yes, it's
That's such bullshit.
yes it is.
It's
Stupid
flowing out
D&D
somewhere.
physics.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't investigate it good enough. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. I did my best. I investigated
Stupid
a lot.
D&D physics.
Except for
Okay,
when
I'm gonna
eyes
keep
were
pulling.
Bleeding. Line.
Do the best that you could do.
All right, so
Keep him pulling.
Okay, go ahead and make me an athletics check.
21.
Okay, yeah, you are able to pull. You feel the lurch, and
How far am I able to get them?
you
Like,
are
are they all in
basically
the tunnel?
able to pull. You get
is Bill like in the tunnel now?
Bill is like sort of like
flandering up.
in the tunnel. At
Sounds
which
like
point
Bill.
you feel most of the resistance from the wine stop. The flowing of the wine
Okay.
stop.
Because he's in there.
Well, I mean, you had there was a lot of
Body.
bodily
Sure.
movement, and it seems like at this point it has officially been equalized all of the pressure from all four
Great.
corners. So yeah, you see the horns, the top of Shovel Knight's horns coming out of the wine. Carrick.
I'm gonna push Bill.
Okay, you push Bill. He is past the cistern, but he is still in the wine.
Okay. That's it. That's all I got.
Bill.
Fail.
Okay, Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight
It's only
is
two,
gonna be
right?
able to move out.
Yep.
He's gonna just start pulling.
All right. Between the combined efforts of Murray and Shovel Knight, you are able to yank
Over.
forth Bill and Carrick out of the wine.
Immediately give him CPR.
I immediately give him a cure wounds.
All right. He is healed, and you punch him in the chest, probably crack a rib, but
No,
he
like-
spits up all of the wine.
8. You have 8 health now.
Thank you.
We're all probably
You wake up.
really drunk.
Yes, you all feel very heavily intoxicated.
I'm sorry. You were right.
Don't talk to me.
You were
Don't talk to me. Thank you for saving my life, but don't just
I go invisible
give me a minute.
and untie myself.
Guys, I think this is a great time for rest. Right, I'm just gonna.
Right here,
Right,
next to the
I'm
wine.
just. I'm get a little ways away from the wine, but like, sleep.
You guys take a rest in this hallway with not knowing what's ahead?
I can't see anything.
That's true. You see it opens up into a room,
I'm
those of you who
invisible.
can't see.
And have dark vision.
You can see
So-
into the room ahead.
I'm gonna see into the room ahead.
You're going to go down the hallway and look into it?
A little bit, but I don't want to go all the way down the hallway.
The air here reeks of sulfur and brimstone. On the floor of this chamber, a pentagram chased in salt surrounds an ornate sarcophagus, its lid covered with figurines of prancing frog-like humanoids.
Black humanoids, nang nang.
Are they? Yeah.
They don't look like grung.
Oh no,
Are they?
bullywogs.
They don't look like bullywugs either.
That's all I got. I don't see anything though. Just the pentagram. And is it lit up? Is there fire?
Is the bullywug thing the thing? That
What was
comes on
your spirit?
Oh,
Oblaka.
Oblaka.
But you're just on the floor, you're not going in the room.
Yes.
And yours is
Moa.
Moa? Yeah, no. That's all you got.
But it doesn't look like any of the 9 trickster bats.
Hard to tell from here.
Hard to tell from here if it looks like it. Well, if it's hard to tell from here, is there like a drop off, or does it just like go straight up to
No,
ground
it
level
looks
on
like
the next
it
room?
looks like ground level.
All right. Well, I guess we should take a long rest, and we'll take shifts guarding. What do you guys all think?
Yeah.
Whatever you want, sir.
Sure.
Alright, cool. I'll take first watch.
Okay, so you guys are able to. Really
Chill.
shouldn't be able to, but I'm going to allow it.
Let it happen.
You get the benefits of a long rest.
Alright.
During this time, you witness a strange distortion ripple
Oh.
transfer through the air all around you.
Did you guys see that?
You all did see this.
Wait, what?
Nope.
What did we see?
A distortion ripple through the air, as if like a wonky like through the air as it like passes over you like a wave.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Okie dokie. Well, that's bad news. That's what I think.
Yeah. Probably is bad news. In the room that he saw, were there any like doors or like did he see any that he would have?
He didn't know from when he looked. No, you didn't see anything. Also, during this time, about 10 minutes into your rest, you hear the sound of moving stone back the way you came, and the sound of flowing liquid. And then 8 hours later, you feel the distortion ripple.
Okay.
So the room reset.
10 minutes. You could have just held your breath that whole time.
Yeah, I could have. Huh.
Alright. Everybody's feeling better?
Mm-hmm.
He's so salty at us. What would you like to do, Bill?
Doesn't matter.
Also, I mean, do you at any point in this time do you reach out to Patches?
No.
Okay.
My plan is to like I have no idea how he would get here, so just like Patches, be cool. I'll try and find you.
You can't reach out to him. He's on another plane of existence.
Oh, good.
Good.
I tell them.
I mean,
You also get the feeling that you could, if things, which whatever, it's fine. You could have forayed into the wine a bit. There is no flow, and the room is reset. You could swim back out into the room, and
Right.
the room is
so we
not
go
filled with
back
wine.
into
You could
the
if you
normal
wanted to.
room
Okay.
and be able to get out.
And get
Yes.
back
I
to
go back to
real-
where we were.
I cast detect magic.
It is all manner of transmutation and illusion. Just everything is suffused with it.
Guys, this whole place is an illusion or some sort of bullshit.
So let's just get out of here.
So you guys, are you gonna go back the way you came? Is that what I'm hearing? I'm asking. You tell
Yeah.
me. Okay. You go back into the room. Gilded coffin is there. An illusory beam of sunlight rains down on the coffin, as if nothing ever happened.
I open the cup.
I'm kidding. I jump over the floor trap
Yep.
on my way out.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
You guys should jump over the floor trap too.
jump over them.
Sure.
It looks exactly the same as if nothing had happened.
I go around the ring.
Then you come back out into past the dead corpse,
That
and
corpse, good.
you are in
good.
that hallway, and you look into that room, and you see the exact replica of the place you just were.
Oh shit, guys. I think we should go open that sarcophagus.
Illusory sunbeam and all.
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea.
Right.
I'll wait here.
Cool. That sounds like a good idea. Wait, no. Wait, Mark, come here.
What's up?
Jump over this pit trap here. Or the rock. That trap.
Are you coming with me?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna go. Okay. And then is there the mouth with the wine?
Mm-hmm.
Take this rope. Okay. Go up there. Get right up there. The same one that was the right one before. That led out to the other room.
I can't see.
You just gotta go straight. We just did this.
Alright, but I mean, if I get to the other side, I won't know if it's still illusionary magic.
Is this illusionary magic? Because I still have detect magic.
But I'm
out.
saying
Oh,
if
you
I
mean
get to
the
the other
room?
two.
The room, yeah. And
If
the
I
wine
get into
and
the other
everything.
two.
No, the wine and everything is normal, but the beam of sunlight is still illusory.
Yes, but all this stuff is not.
Correct.
Oh.
the entire world is illusory.
Oh, yeah, heist is gone.
Yes, and
Yeah, because the entire
That's
room was
swapping
covered in
out
it before,
spells.
right? The
That's
entire room was
fair.
covered in it before.
Did you
And
take
so is that other
time
one.
during the...
Oh, do we get some experience?
yeah.
I feel like you don't get any, but...
Come on! We
that was the
experience.
that was the experience.
We made it out.
We're alive.
Barely.
We alive, alright? That's the important thing. We didn't die.
Did you take the time to attune
Yes.
and learn what your staff
Yes.
was?
During that long rest.
Sure, I'll allow it.
Cool.
It is a staff of striking. This is a quarterstaff, a magical quarterstaff.
Okay.
Is a +3 quarterstaff.
Ooh.
So if you wield it two-handed, it does a D8 +3. It has 10 charges. When you hit with a melee attack, you can expend up to 3 charges. For each charge you expend, it does an extra D6 force damage.
Wow.
Extra
Re-
D6.
Yes, per charge.
Staff of stricken.
Yes.
Nice.
Staff regains 1d6 plus 4 charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, it becomes a normal staff.
So it always does 3.
It has 10 charges.
Okay.
You can expend up to 3 charges in an instance. Per charge spent, it does 1d6. So if you spend 3, it does an extra 3d6.
Nice.
And it is a +3 quarterstaff.
Wow, that's awesome. That is an awesome little.
So if you were
quarterstaff
to
you got
use that, you would do, wielding it two-handed, a d8 plus your strength modifier, plus, I'm sorry, because you're using it two-handed, and this is my game, a d8 plus 1.5 times your strength modifier.
1.5?
That's what you should be doing if you're wielding something two-handed.
she has a shield.
She has a oh, alright. You guys find, or you didn't find bracers of defense? I forget if that
there.
was a
No,
thing.
didn't find braces of defense.
For some reason, I feel like you did, but
Oh no, we did.
We did.
you did.
Did we?
I thought you gave her
Yeah.
that so that she could use the
Yeah.
axe
Two-handed.
two-handed.
For a
So that should have
D10.
been doing a D10 the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I
if
mean,
you
I
were,
don't
Which
have
is
any
why your armor
marks.
class was down to 20 instead of up to
yeah,
21.
21. So if you wield the quarterstaff, it will do a d8 plus 1.5 times your strength mod.
Round it up or down.
Round it down.
So 7
So 1d8 plus 7
plus 3
plus 3 plus
10.
your rage damage
plus, so like plus. Dang.
plus probably 3 at this point.
But then you don't get the bonuses from fell-handed.
Right, because fell-handed is an
Yeah.
axe only. That's true. Didn't think about that.
Give it to. No.
If you want.
It's a staff of striking.
So it's a plus. We're at a +10 right now, then plus whatever the rage damage would be.
Correct. You wouldn't get the benefits of
Oh, wait,
fell-handed,
yeah.
but you would have all of the other stuff.
I think it's still like. Is it
And then you could expend up to 3 charges to add, or one up to a total of 3,
are you
1d6
open up
per
with the
charge
rage
spent in force damage.
Plus 3 at
Plus 3.
9th level, yeah. We're 9th level? Yeah, I'm 9th level.
Plus 3. So it's 1d8 plus 10 normal, and then with an extra plus 3 on
Yes.
range. That's good.
That is good. Alright. Bill.
Yeah.
If this stone comes, well, first off, you move far enough back to not get crushed by this stone here.
Got it.
Secondarily,
Yeah.
if it does,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm gonna leave you.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. When you go to look in the mouth,
Yes.
because I was nice last time
Mm-hmm.
in the fake place, you can't get through it because the valve is there to keep it shut.
Okay.
So the way typically
There's
The
a
only
valve
way
there.
to get through it
is to open
is
the
to
valve.
open it.
Okay. Now, is there?
The valves are basically on the inside, like up on the inside, and the valve is like a that shuts at the mouth, and there's just like a little like dribble of wine in like a pool.
Oh, okay, cool.
But when the trap is activated, they open up the floodgates stuff,
And it goes
and because
crazy.
it's open, you can swim through it. I allowed you guys to go back because I didn't want to deal with all this bullshit, so I just let you go back.
Okay, cool.
Even though
Is there any?
it was
should
there,
be
you
shut.
opened it, and you went through. Whatever. it's
Is
fine.
there any opening in the sarcophagus?
opening?
Like, can I see? Like, it looks like.
It looks
there.
exactly like the one you just saw.
Okay.
So
If you guys trigger that trap again, I'm leaving you here. Because I've told you twice not to do it.
Alright, fine.
yet again, Moa says this doesn't match any of the symbolism of any of my godly companions.
Alright, fine. We leave.
Did the other tomb match any of them?
No.
Then yeah, let's just leave this.
Let's
You do know that were you to go up, you do know that there is a room with a salt pentagram.
yes.
That if you, you didn't, when you looked in there, because you only looked briefly, you didn't see any doors
Right.
that led into that room
Yes.
other than the tunnel you were in.
Okay. All right. Cool. Then let's
Let's leave and go do something else.
Cool.
It's a great idea.
So you go back out past the circle. Were you attuning to the staff?
Huh?
Were you attuning to the staff?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I can now cast daylight and open that door.
Brilliant.
Really?
Let's do that.
I cast daylight and open that door. That's Bill's affect from now on.
He's so
Who-
mad.
What is everybody's passive perceptions?
13.
16.
16.
I really missed that
Wait.
cleric.
Oh no, 18.
There we go.
Because I have advantage on.
Yep.
Yeah, so 18.
Really missed that cleric, huh? That observing goes a long way. Because this is like, we're on like the next tier of like actual play, so it's not like every other pre-written campaign where it's like DC 10 to find it, which is like everybody. So like now they're actually difficult checks. So okay. So it doesn't say anything about sunlight knocking them away, but I don't care at this point. Yeah, but you also know that he's a jerk. It basically says if they're turned is exactly what it says. They flee.
Ha!
And you have nobody who can turn them.
Nope.
So I'm gonna allow it.
Thanks,
Cool.
Tom.
They run away. This door weighs 1,000 pounds, so lifting it is not exactly easy to do. But yeah, they basically run away, and the door slides up. 6 glass cauldrons brimming with human bones line the walls of this tomb, at the center of which stands an ancient chariot bearing a bronze sarcophagus with treasure strewn atop it. Paintings on the chariot's body show a tall bird with a long, sharp beak. On the south wall, a bronze shield bears the embossed image of a Cholton warrior carrying a spear. Below, an inscription that reads, "Bow before no one." 4 bronze statues stand on pedestals to either side of the shield. They depict Cholton warriors, one holding a sword, 2 with spears, and 1 missing its face.
Right before no one. Would that be the one missing his face?
It's a good thought.
Spirit,
Obalaka.
as you walk into the room, it warns you that the cauldrons contain the bones of Papa Zodal's most zealous devotees who, even in death, might seek to protect him.
Oh. The bones here might attack us.
Okay.
Because Papa Zodal.
Papa Zodal is bad? Is
I'm going to say yes.
Obalaka's enemy?
What's the chart say, Slaggy?
No, Papa Zodal is the enemy of Kubazan.
Yeah, so you're good. This is neutral to you guys at the moment.
Yeah, so if we trigger this, we might get attacked by boiling zombies.
Wait, are these cauldrons boiling?
Did I say
You said brimming.
brimming?
Oh, sorry.
So you're good.
So I think this is a dumb idea and we should leave.
Okay.
Wow, it's the dead god entombed. Which would be before no one. But, okay. What do you want to do after we leave? We
Go
can't just
downstairs.
keep leaving.
Why not?
Because we came here for a reason.
Yeah, but we haven't found that yet. Like, we came for a specific reason. And so far, none of these trickster gods who have inhabited us. It's not like if we get all the trickster gods, we're going to get... Like, that's going to lead us to...
Basically the same thing on the opposite side as the cauldrons. And here's your chariot in the middle here.
Yeah, it's not like these trickster god tombs are leading us to the Sararak and the Soulmonger. They seem like distractions. Like, we're not gaining anything from this. We're not gaining pieces of a key. We're not gaining puzzle cubes. We're not gaining anything from these. except for spirits that are trying to protect us sometimes, but sometimes not. So I don't.
They haven't led you into anything that, at least in your instance,
Yes.
they haven't done anything but help you.
Yes. Except for, like, now I'm more worried about the trap before they help us than
Getting the help.
getting the help. It doesn't seem worth it.
Well, you got a sweet staff, so there's your magic item.
Eh.
Alright, man. If that's the way you feel.
Do you want Bob back?
No thanks. Just in case you want to foul hand someone.
Okay.
Alright, then I guess we leave. And head downstairs.
Did you have detect magic up, or no?
I had detect magic up before in that room, so if I still
Yeah,
have
you
it
would have
from-
had it at this point. Just so you're aware, each cauldron is a large object, just to give you perception on the size of it. A conjuration aura around the cauldrons. And the bronze shield that hangs on the wall on leather straps radiates conjuration magic as well.
That shield's magic.
Is the attack bonus the same for the stuff?
No, it's a plus
What would
3.
it
It's a +3.
So,
It's 2 more.
okay.
And amongst
12.
the pile of treasure,
Right.
you see
Fucking Donatello.
amongst the pile of treasure is a strong and a small, it's under a pile of gold, but there is a strong presence, very strong presence of abjuration magic in amongst the treasure. But not like a small, like it's strong in power but small in size,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Yes. Detect magic. Cauldrons. Magic. Makes sense. Shield over there. Magic. And then over there in the pile of treasure, there's magic. And it's like serious magic.
Do you want to go get it?
Yeah.
Go on.
You gonna stay in this room with me?
Sure.
Coolio.
Alright, so let me just paint you the picture again in case you forgot. The chariot has a bronze sarcophagus with treasure atop it.
Okay.
Paintings on the chariot's body show a tall bird with a long, sharp beak.
Okay.
The south wall, bronze shield bears the embossed image of a Cholton warrior carrying a spear. Below, says bow before no one. 4 bronze statues, which are the circles on that end there, stand on a pedestals to either side of the shield. The shield's in the middle. They depict Cholton warriors, one holding a sword, 2 with spears, and 1 missing its face.
Okay.
So, how would you like to go about this?
Can I
Bow to no one.
Yes.
You want to investigate the base of that statue?
Yeah.
See if there's like anything that.
Wait. This strong aura of magic is coming like in this pile of treasure on top of the sarcophagus.
Correct.
Do I want to investigate the base of the statue?
Yeah, the one without the face. That
Yeah.
Like the
one
like,
about
yeah,
it.
like
Sure,
the
I'll
base of the
investigate
statue.
this statue without the face.
Okay.
6.
It's a statue without a face.
This statue doesn't have a face.
Let's see here.
Good.
Let's make sure. Yeah, I mean, you guys keep telling me what you're doing. I'm just reading.
We want to take a guess that this is the one you bowed down before?
What is the
we're gonna keep
riddle
Bow
say
as
again?
the dead god intoned.
who's the
And then
dead
the other
guy?
one said, bow before no one.
We'll read it to you one more time.
One more time.
Okay.
6 glass cauldrons brimming with humanoid bones line the walls of this tomb, at the center of which stands an ancient chariot bearing a bronze sarcophagus with treasure strewn atop it. Paintings on the chariot's body show a tall bird with a long, sharp beak. It's an iblis.
Thanks.
On the south wall, a bronze shield bears the image of a Cholton warrior carrying a spear. Shield, it's got a guy with a spear.
Okay.
Below, an inscription that reads, "Bow before no one." 4 bronze statues stand on pedestals to either side of the shield. They depict Chultan warriors. 1 holding a sword, 2 holding spears, and 1 missing its face.
Okay. And the one missing his face doesn't have any weapons.
Correct. You again recognize that the cauldrons generate conjuration magic.
Right.
The shield, the bronze shield on the wall with the guy with the spear, also generates conjuration magic.
Do we bow before the shield?
The shield is not a person.
So that would
The
be no
shield also has a sign right below it that says, "Bow
Bow.
before no one."
So either that or we don't bow.
But
Alternately.
the riddle says bow, as the dead god intoned.
Well,
What if the dead god is telling us to not bow? Maybe is there a
Well,
trick?
then, at that point, it's
alternately-
just nothing. They should say nothing.
the only magic thing that I really want in here is on that sarcophagus. So we could just take that
Okay.
and hope nothing happens and then leave.
We can try.
Sure. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I love your positive attitude. I'm gonna go over to the sarcophagus with the treasure on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to have Shovel Knight ready in action to attack anything that comes within 5 feet of him that's not one of us.
Why don't you switch those, since you get the bonus against undead, and we're probably going to get attacked by skeletons.
That's a great idea. I ready in action to shoot a skeleton or any sort of creature, honestly, that's not
One
the
of us.
4 of us.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Shovel Knight goes to dig into this. The treasure is disturbed. The cauldrons bubble. 2 skeletons jump out of each cauldron, animate themselves, attack you. I'm going to need everybody to roll for initiative.
That makes sense. I'm going to have a 17. Shovel Knight will have a 6.
22.
6. 22. What'd you have?
17.
17, Bill?
4.
Can I shoot one of these skeletons?
Yes, with your ready to action.
Alright. I'm
They're
going to shoot
just
it.
going to go here because
Take
they're
it
skeletons.
Turn yet in combat. I'm going to sharpshooter it. So 18.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. I deal 27 damage.
Dusted.
Cool. Dusted.
Second.
Did Shovel Knight grab the magic?
He grabbed a fistful of coins with something magic in it.
Yeah, great.
Did you want to take a... Oh, that was your ready to action.
Thanks.
It's
Yeah.
your turn. What was your roll?
22.
Cool, you go.
I'm gonna
There is 11 skeletons left.
attack the closest.
It was a ready to attack action.
Yes.
You get a second
Oh,
attack.
great. I'll shoot the next
Sorry,
one.
just I let him do this first.
Thump, thump. That is a 24, or yeah, 25.
Yeah,
And that'll
actually-
deal 29 damage.
I can actually roll for these guys. 29. There's 10 skeletons left.
I'm gonna attack the closest skeleton. Oh, gee. That guy doesn't like me today. I'm gonna attack the closest skeleton. For a 30.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Solid roll.
11 points of damage.
It takes. This was you added all the stuff. A D8.
I rolled a 1 on the damage die.
But you add. Oh wow! So yeah, all right, that's
Yeah.
fair. Did you want to use a charge and add a D6 force damage?
No.
Okay, then 11. It's still up.
Oh.
Attack it again.
Yeah.
Cool. Were you raging?
No.
Okay.
Just
That's fine.
it's for a 29.
Yeah, you dust this one.
Yeah.
Gone. Cool. Carrick, what was your AC? Or your initiative rather?
My initiative was 17.
Cool. So at this point, the one of the statues. Let's see.
Yeah. Wanna bail?
Yeah.
It animates, and it throws a magical spear of force at Carrick.
Oh no!
Why would you do that?
Did anybody bow anywhere? Nobody bowed at anything, right? Cool. So it's gonna roll a 19.
That'll hit.
Deals 18 points of force damage to you.
Cool. I vote we leave right now.
At this point, the sunlight probably gone. That the zombies, the skeleton that have been in the room the whole time, holding the door.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm checking the duration
Yeah.
on daylight.
Also, proportionately, the room that you are in, you realize if the other tomb that you were in
Lasts for an hour.
is in relative distance, should be that way.
The one that we swam to?
Should be that way from the room you're in.
Oh, cool.
But you do not see a door.
Alright. Yeah, my vote is still that we just leave.
Sure.
Won't they all just follow us out?
Probably.
Not if you dust the zombies that are holding the door.
Well, the door will drop.
Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
from the other
Oh,
side.
I see.
Shoot with a bow. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Alright, so let's do that.
That's a beautiful idea.
Thank you.
I am going to run out to past where the zombies could go to.
Sure.
And then I am going to ready an action to shoot zombies that hold up the door once everybody is clear.
Okay, so the skeletons are all gonna go. The remaining 9 of them. 6 more skeletons pop out of all the cauldrons. At the start of the skeleton's turn.
Okay.
So now there was 9. Now there's 15 skeletons. They're all gonna fire short bows at all of you. There are 4 of you. You're gonna take at least.
Patches is here now.
There are 5 of you. You're all gonna take 3 shots, but they all have. No, they don't have multi-attack. Right, they don't have multi-attack. So y'all take 1. They'll take 3 shots.
Alright.
So we're just gonna roll 3 dice for this. We're gonna start with you, Bill.
Okay.
Ooh, natural 1.
Yeah.
This attack alerts your target to your presence. You're aware that it's there.
Ah, jerk.
So that's a miss. Patches. Patches AC?
I think it's a 13, 14.
Alright, well, that's 1 hit on Patches for. Let's see. 8 points to Patches. Alright, to Shell Knight. Shell Knight's got 2 hits
No, show that.
for 8 damage.
Alright.
Murray,
You.
what's your AC? 20?
20.
Alright, so 1 hit for 7 points. And Carrick. 2 hits for 12 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Shovel Knight's turn.
Shovel Knight is not currently in combat with anybody,
No, they all shot bows.
so he's gonna run out next to me,
Okay, he does.
and then he is gonna, on his way out, he's gonna flare wand one of the skeletons.
Okay.
For a 14.
That hits.
Alright. And that will be for 13 damage.
Gone. 14 left.
Nice.
Bill.
I am gonna
Come on.
on Patches run out of the room.
Sure.
And then cast Wall of Water. Run, y'all.
Great.
You can just walk through it.
Murray.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot.
Disadvantage through the wall of water.
It's kind of his move.
Works most of the time. I guess I won't use sharpshooter because I got plus 14 to damage against undead.
It's fair.
So 21.
That'll hit.
Alright. Boo boo. I deal 17 damage to the zombie.
It's still alive.
I will shoot it a second time. That is a 18.
Okay.
Alright, this time I'll Colossus Slayer it. this time it deals solid 20 damage.
That is dropped.
Does the thing start?
It like shifts a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It like pulls them forward and it starts to lower. Oh,
Oh, wait, that was my ready to action.
sure.
So now it's my turn?
Yeah, cause
No.
Yeah.
Murray came out.
I came out.
I used my ready,
Ready
action.
action because all of us were out.
Oh, I
so
forgot
now
that you
it's-
ready to second action.
now
Sorry.
it's your turn.
Oh, it was his action from the previous.
And then, yeah, ready
How many
actions.
zombies are holding this thing up? Two
Two
more left?
more.
2 more zombies holding the door.
Alright, so I will shoot another zombie. I'm gonna shoot it with sharpshooter. So that's 18.
That hits.
Alright. So starting at 24. 28.
Okay, dead.
Cool. And then I will sharpshooter the last one. That's a 210.
That's a miss, I think. I don't care. I'm not looking it up. I'm going from memory. So miss. It's their turn. 6 more skeletons pop out.
Of course I do.
So now you are at 14. Now you're at 20.
Yep.
So a volley of 20 arrows come through at disadvantage.
Yes.
So
5
4.
Four.
There's 5
4,
of you.
yeah, you're
Because
right. I'm
Patches.
sorry.
I'm giving Patches this as a mercy to you all.
Aha.
So that's 4 each. Balance die. You get to sit on the sidelines for this. Bill. 1 crit and that's it.
Alright. Wait, they're at disadvantage because of the wall of water.
You're right. Correct. Good point. 1 crit.
Well, that happens.
Triple damage.
That happens.
And you start bleeding from your leg.
I'm so nervous.
You're going to take 6, 9, 11 points of damage. You have disadvantage on... Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake. So you have disadvantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution rolls for 6 rounds until you can staunch the bleeding.
Okay.
I thought I read stealth, so I was like, oh, you're bleeding everywhere. People can find you.
Makes sense.
Alright, so this is Patches.
Okay, you went that way.
So it shoots and it ricochets off the wall of water. One of these guys. But he dodges out of the way of the ricochet arrow. 1 does make its way through Patches for 6 points.
Okay.
So then we've got Shovel Knight.
Alright.
Oh, there's a crit an 18 and a 17. That's a miss. 17 turns into an 8. 18 turns into a 14, so 19.
That'll hit him.
That is 4 points. And the 20 turns into a 17 for another 4 points.
Alright.
Carrick. I rolled 1 too many dice. 3. Oh, that misses. 10 is a 15. That misses. 19 hits. Turns into a 5.
Nice.
And the crit turns into a 16.
Alright.
So 8 points to you.
Alright.
And then lastly, Murray. These are both misses. 17 is a miss. Natural 20 turns into an 18. 3 points. That's their turn. Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight, flare ones.
Through the water?
Does half damage.
Sure.
The skeleton. Nope. Natural 1.
Yeah, you farted.
Okay. So it actually goes through. Roll me 2d6.
4.
It magically heals the skeleton for temporary hit points.
Ow.
The effects of the magic are reversed.
No.
And then it is Bill's turn.
I move out of the way of the arrows.
That's reasonable.
I thought so. Patches comes with me.
Great. You are You're, for all intents and purposes, in total cover. Murray.
I follow suit.
Great.
And hide.
Carrick.
I'm gonna shoot with disadvantage at that last zombie. That will be for 20.
Sure.
That will be for 16 damage.
It is still up.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna shoot it again. Natural 1.
Oh, wow, there it is. I knew it was coming.
Yeah,
It's just a matter of time. Oh, you don't add your proficiency bonus to your next attack roll. You're momentarily confused.
Why isn't this working?
6 more zombies, or 6 more
Gotta
skeletons
move to-
pop out. We are
to
now at
full
26 zombies.
Move to full cover.
Oh, okay.
What
What about Shovel Knight?
I'm gonna push Shovel Knight.
Yeah? You can push him? Sure. Half movement. You can get him behind cover. You hear the clanking of bones as they all start walking towards the door. But so does the zombie. So only 13 of them make it out into the hallway.
Oh, great.
And then
Now
the
you
door
guys
shuts
can
behind him.
all start fighting them
And the
too.
water wall just goes.
So the door is closed.
Yes.
Okay.
Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight comes out with his shovel. He's shoveling those zombies.
And 1 AoE, and this would all be over.
We ain't got that.
I know.
It's the worst fucking party.
Yes.
Man, that wizard and or cleric was huge.
Yeah.
Shovel Knight smacks one skeleton.
I'm just gonna say, for intensive, you guys just kill these guys because they're skeletons. I'm gonna roll a few attack rolls, and I'm gonna just mark you guys off some hit points because they're not at disadvantage anymore. So I'm just gonna roll all these dice. Okay,
I would grab these skeletons.
You would.
cool. That was pretty much all misses. So, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to say that out of these 13, you all get hit once.
Cool.
There.
Well, there's one more. Cool. So, Bill, you take 8 points. Patches, 6. Shovel Knight, 5. Murray, 7. Carrick, 6.
Alright.
You were able to destroy them.
Cool. Shovel Knight, what was that thing?
It's an amulet.
What does it look like?
Pretty.
That's it.
I mean, it looks magic.
This is a pretty magic amulet.
Cool.
You can put it on if you so choose.
Here you go, Shovel Knight.
Alright, Shovel Knight pops on this amulet of health,
Yeah.
or of life.
Yeah.
His AC, or his constitution goes to 19.
Yes.
At which point, strange shadows shift across the walls, forming the outline of a long-legged bird. Its beak stabs at him as a voice echoes through his mind. You will do as I command. I need a Shovel Knight to make me a whatever the saving throw is. Spiritual inhabitation.
He's indomitable.
A DC
also-
16 charisma save.
4.
Yes, well, that first
Charisma
one.
save.
Yes, that first one was no shot. No, he fails.
He is taken over by the power of Papazotl.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. It's a bad thing.
Seems like a bad thing.
I mean, you are too. You're taken over by the power of yours.
Yeah, but that seems like an okay thing.
What's the difference between them?
Papazotl seems
Alignment?
kind of like a dick.
Based on what?
Based on the fact that he had a room full of zombies and treasure.
All you have to do is bow before the faceless guy and nothing happened, or hide the shield.
I wanted to bow before the faces.
We should have bowed
We
before
should
the
have
faces.
bowed before the faces.
Should have. Shovel Knight now has the flaw: I bow before no one, and I expect others to do as I command. Shovel Knight doesn't feel as willing to do everything you say anymore.
Well, we'll see.
He's his own man. Also, he can't be surprised. He has advantage on all wisdom checks, and he never takes damage from falling.
Alright. Pretty fucking good, Shovel Knight.
He's like, yes, You can't tell the facial expressions because of the teeth.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You could be Shovel Knight
I
now.
will be Shovel Knight. Alright, so, we're going to stop for tonight. Realistically, I'm going to tell you guys some things. A couple things. One, over the course of the assumed long rest you guys take in one of the rooms you've been in that seem to be okay, right? You notice over the course of this time, Murray
Oh god.
has shaggy fur all over the outside of his reptilian scales.
Yeah, that's about right.
What you doing?
Oh, I was gonna pet you, but okay.
So that happens. Couple of things that I will tell you, because I doubt you're going to go back.
Yeah.
Right?
Probably
Yeah.
not.
Probably at this point.
That entire place is an exact mirror tomb of this tomb that a Sararak does for the sole purposes of testing out his traps.
Ah.
It has all the dangers of the other place, of the current tomb, but none of the rewards. And after basically 24 hours, it resets and everything comes back.
Ah.
So you can die there, and it's like the Matrix. If you die there, you die for real. So that was a fun thing.
That was a fun thing.
Alright.
Are you ever, let me ask you this, you ever think you're going to go back through the room you just fundamentally made it so you can't go through?
No.
No.
Are you ever going to climb through the wine to get into that other room?
No.
The
No,
pentagram?
I feel like if I tried to do that, Bill would be like, why are you such a
Yeah.
fucking idiot?
Alright, then I'll tell you what's in that room. I'll be nice. So, that was Nang Nang's shrine.
I knew
Mustang
it!
Gangster.
There's also a slod. Several slots in the room. Toad-like creatures.
I also feel like salt pentagrams are never like a good sign.
Right, for summoning slots into existence. His item was a Pearl of Power.
Could have been useful.
And Nang Nang's spirit
Is a dick. Like all rock.
gives you the ability to move up and down across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings while leaving your hands free. You also gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed.
That's cool.
Did you miss anything else? Some of these may be important, so that's all you get from me.
Cool.
Yeah. So, how much experience did I give you guys last time? Like 24,000?
Somewhere right around there, yeah.
Sounds about right. That wasn't meat grinder mode. You get 10% on top of that, so that's 2,400 more
Okay.
from last time.
Ooh, cool.
If that changes anything.
52,000.
54,700 for me.
You can do the work for this because
That's fair.
all the work and all the benefits.
Well, I get the benefits of him being in the
That
movie.
is also true.
55, 200. What's skeleton? 65? Yes, it is. That's okay. I don't need to check.
Okay. So, I'm gonna spout off some experience numbers, and then you can do that for me, Jake. You guys fought last time a flame skull, spiders. Anything else?
I do not.
I don't think so.
No, because you did the. Let's see. You didn't do that thing. Didn't do that. You didn't do that. You just let that guy go away. Yep, that was that thing. Drank from the fountain. Oh yeah. Aren't you a lady? No, you're not a lady.
No, that was a different one.
That
I
was
just
the one.
couldn't talk for
That was
Yeah,
short rest.
wishful thinking. You didn't do anything because you did Obalakas without triggering it. Alright, so you got a Flame Skulls XP. Flame Skull, 1,100.
Alright.
You defeated swarms of insects. Actually, no, you ran away from those, didn't you?
Yes. We did encounter
Yeah, I guess I'd give you. You don't get anything for that one.
Okay.
You didn't do that. You didn't go there. You didn't do that. Or that.
We're not doing a lot of things.
No, you're not.
We're trying our best.
Doing the best that we can do.
Water weirds.
Well, 'cause half the time we see stuff and one of us is like, nah. And then
Well-
everybody else is like, okay.
And then when we do stuff, it's a bad idea.
The ones we decide to do are always bad.
2,800.
Okay.
I mean, the first two were fine.
Yeah. Well, that was because we had like a solid idea about what the clues meant,
Yeah.
and we like did them right.
Three
Well,
zombies.
We knew what we should have done.
150.
When we were just
150
dumb
total?
because we were
Yeah.
exhausted from doing that one.
There's
We were just like, I
13
don't,
Fuck it.
or
Fuck
Grab it.
I don't care. Just grab something and go.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Skeletons are 50.
I mean, we still have
750.
5 of these that we haven't gone to or haven't found. Well, I mean, we found some of them but haven't gone in.
Alright, so that's 1,400 each.
Thank you.
How much?
1,400. 1,400. 5. If you guys want 5.
Cool, I think. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And then the 10% on top of that for
Yeah, I
Make running.
added that in there.
I think that'll pretty much do it. There's no listed experience for any of the shit that you've done,
Okay.
which is weird. What's showing that at?
56 something?
Hmm.
56
What are you at?
7? Also 56, but 1.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if he was ahead of you.
Yeah, he's a little bit ahead of me.
Gotcha.
It seemed more significant back in the day.
It really did. It's 65 for 10?
Yeah. So, we got a ways to go.
Yes, unfortunately you did miss everything. The episode just is coming to an end. That's okay. We'll be back next week.
So we can get annihilated.
That was damn sure close.
That was
You want to
pretty
know some stuff about that room?
Which one?
The one you almost died in?
Sure.
Had you dispelled the magic sunlight could never hit the plaque. The plaque inside, if the sunlight hits the
was
plaque that says
activated.
"Drown your sorrows," activates the trap.
Wow. I don't have dispel magic. Neither do you.
Built in.
Do you have prepared?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh shit.
He asked if you wanted to dispel it, and you said nah.
Well, I didn't know.
I didn't know either.
I'm
I
not
should just
sure.
ignore that room.
It had no purpose other than to almost kill you. It did a very good job.
It did?
And then also to let you know that there was another room that you could have gone to.
What kind of slides were in that other room?
Gray.
That's
And
not
invisible.
very invisible slides. Very gross. I'm glad we
You
didn't
did
go.
also miss out on a chance to bargain with a genie, but
Ooh.
that's okay.
Yeah. I feel like that would have just backfired anyway.
Yeah,
It
but
depends. Moa would have said, don't break any bargains you make.
That's fair. Genie, could you bring that little girl, Flame Skull, back to...
And Papa Zodal would say to Shovel Knight, treat it like a servile lick spittle.
And Obalak would have been like, don't talk
Obalaka
about me.
doesn't give any advice. Because each time you encounter something, and Obalaka would have told you about Nang Nang's shrine. The salt pentagram could use more salt, and encourages their host to add it if any salt is available.
Like, that's not safe. Like
Yeah,
that.
more salt, please.
That pentagram is not good enough
It's not salty enough.
for Shovel Knight.
Yes. Shovelak.
Well, now he has the advantage of having you roll for him.
He
as
does.
opposed to me.
He does have that. Yeah. Cool beans.
Alright.
Is there any other cool stuff that you missed out on? A couple things. Now you got an amulet of life.
Yep.
And a fuzzy turtle.
I didn't up his,
where are
but it was at he was at 14 con. Now he's at
No,
19.
that's a big bump for him.
Yeah. So his health goes up by 18.
Yeah, his con save is
Better. Everything is bad. He's just generally better.
Yeah.
And what was this? It goes up by 18.
Yes.
So 111 or 112.
Yep.
Not a bad bump for Shovel Knight.
Not a bad bump at all.
No power word kill for Shovel Knight.
No power word kill for at least Shovel Knight. And Bill?
What's the number?
100.
100.
Yep. None for me. Got 103.
Just me, actually. I'm the only one who agrees.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and that's the only difference between Pax Bill and Here Bill is that Pax Bill took +2 strength, and Here Bill took tough. Wouldn't be a day with Bill if he didn't go unconscious.
That's true.
Wouldn't now be a thing if you went unconscious in some form of liquid.
Yeah.
That's a new thing.
Starting new things.
Just keeps getting more specific.
Oh, by the way, those things that you saw in the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
On either side of the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's what they look like.
Alright.
I'm glad we didn't mess with them yet.
Yeah.
That sounds like next week.
That sounds
Yeah.
like next week's
But
problem.
we fuck that up too.
Probably.
I'm not gonna put words in your mouth and ideas in your head, but yeah, probably.
I mean, we do a pretty good job consistently screwing things up, so
It's kind of our move.
it works.
Yeah, and that trap room was a false tomb designed to look like a trickster god's area, with
Yeah.
the purposes of tricking you into opening the sarcophagus.
Yeah, no, that wasn't gonna happen at that point.
Yeah.
The second time. We were not gonna fall for that trap again.
I was waiting for it to happen. Well, maybe it's different in this place. Sure, guys. Maybe it is.
You guys were talking about it.
Not opening the.
Oh yeah, I was 100%.
Well, I mean, you
Yeah.
were too. But at least at that point, we knew what we were getting into, so like
We could have got right at.
we could have gotten right at.
I'm excited for Fuzzy Turtle.
That sounds like a weird disease.
I'm all
Fuzzy turtle.
fuzzy.
We need to get you a trickster god.
Agree to disagree.
No, we definitely.
I want a trickster god. I want a little spirit friend.
I mean, you still have. I mean,
There
you
are
know.
2 left that I can get without causing issues.
Yeah, Unk won't cause any problems. Who hates what? Let's see.
I don't have the list out.
Kubazan hates Shigambi?
The panther.
Yeah, that's right.
one.
Yeah, the
That one
panther
and the
hates
snail. No, I thought
No,
I
the
thought
panther-
it was-
No,
oh,
that's
I was
not
like,
like it.
like.
reasonable. Here, let me just.
We don't want Nang Nang.
Nang Nang's was cool with the spider climb, but that's fine. I that's probably the least cool.
Right. I'm not reading. I'm just looking at the names.
I will
can't,
tell
I
you
can't
what.
read size 11 font from.
Well, Jake, why don't you try harder?
Because I didn't want to. I just want to look at
So
the-
yeah, you can't get. You have Obalaka means you can't get Aijin.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're not going to get Aijin.
No.
Hardcore not going to have that happen, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, not purposefully.
Unless we
But with
run
us.
into it accidentally.
Well, you kind of
True.
you can easily tell which each tomb is when you cross it.
Yeah.
So you're not going to do that. Oh, Papa Zodal hates Kubazan, so
Okay.
you're going to skip that. Moa hates Wango, so you're going to skip that. And then Nang Nang hates Shigambi. So you got Shigambi and Unk are both available. And basically everything but Nang Nang and Wango are badass. Everything else. Or, I'm sorry,
Okay.
Wango and Nang Nang suck and everything else is awesome.
Okay.
I'm happy with mine.
Obelok is just okay.
What is yours again?
I can attune to a 4th magic item, but I don't have.
You don't have one, yeah.
Yeah.
So if
I mean,
you
and I got the Ring of Protection.
you can keep the, I think you can keep the item, and there's a potential that you can have the gods. They'll have like a, you can try to have one evacuate you and get the other one,
Oh, okay.
which would give you option to get Aijin, which might be okay for you.
Yeah, but I feel like it's probably not going to happen with my flaw that came with Obelaga.
Yeah,
Kinda
because
makes it
Aijin's
important.
is I'll never stick to a plan.
That's more.
That's-
That's more Bill before this.
Yeah, and the opposite of
Yeah, it's the
opposite of current Carrick is I act without concern for the well-being of others.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Meaning it sounds like it's the opposite of what you got.
Nah.
Nothing about you.
And then the opposite of Shovel Knights is that Kubazan?
I'm a sniveling little bitch.
I am fearless and not afraid to take great risks. Because that's the Froghemoth. It's so good though.
What's it do?
Do you want to know? You guys gonna go for it? Because if you're gonna go for it, I'm not gonna tell
I
you.
mean, if Shovel Knight has it, we wouldn't go for it.
Unless
So
Shovel
nobody
Unless
can
Shovel
be
Knight tells it to go.
Well,
Oh.
the spirits, you can't be possessed by more than one spirit.
Right. Could Murray be possessed by...
He could be,
But then you have two spirits.
but then you
that
have
hate
two
each
spirits
other.
that hate each other in a party, and it's just kind of a pain in the ass.
It turns into a pain in the ass.
It's sort of. They're gonna want to fight each other. Like one will tell you one thing, and then the other one will tell you
Doesn't
something
him,
different.
he's an idiot.
Basically, be like,
Actually, I would kind of want to see that fight. Shovel Knight versus Murray.
well, if Murray got Kubazan spirit, it's not fair.
Alright.
If you want to know, I'll tell you.
Yeah, let's hold on.
You sure?
See what happens.
I don't know.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, yeah, Nang Nang's is dumb, and you're never gonna get it. So it's not dumb. It's just
Not as good.
not as good.
Yeah.
And Wongos, I don't think you're gonna get either.
Did we pass Wongos?
You did.
Was that the propellers?
It's a psionic blast that you can stun people with. It's only it does. That's all it does. It's a set DC. It's not great.
Is it ranged?
It is. It's a 60-foot range.
Ah, I could have used that.
It is.
Someone's more than 20 feet away from me. I'm useless.
Garrick.
Same.
Psionic.
Anybody who's not
Choose a
right
creature.
next to you, I'm useless.
As an action to unleash a psionic assault within 60 feet. DC 16 Wisdom save, or it's stunned until the end of its next turn.
To be fair, I'm very useful at range, so we kind of
That's
ran
true.
each other out because melee.
Yeah, but it's
We
still
just
like
have-
it's still like a bummer as a character. And they're like, all right, he's 80 feet away. I'm like, cool. I walk. Wait.
I walk and I wait.
Next.
Alright, guys, we'll catch you tomorrow for Build's character, and then Sunday for Curse of Strahd.
Ooh.
Stroud.
Are you excited for that though, Sean?
Always.
Who's gonna get magic items this time? Probably not them. Or I'll get them, but they won't do anything for him.
Maybe they'll do something for Slaggy the Butt Slorb.
Is that,
That's your character, yeah.
That's
Slaggy the Butt Slorb.
Wow, right now that's the most character we've gotten out of Celine, so we'll see.
That's true.
I need something.